Inside Monarch Stadium for tonight's production of high school football brought to you by WJMH Sports. I'm Quentin West.
And I'm Kevin Copley. Tonight's game is the final 2025 regular season game for the Monarchs and the WJMH Media crew's last high school football production for the year.
Wherever you are watching from WTRF's Mile High Valley, WTRF Plus, WTRF.com, the WTRF Facebook page, or the WTRF YouTube channel, thank you for tuning in.
It's senior night at Monarch Stadium, and just before we went on the air, the seniors from the football, cheerleading, dance, and broadcasting programs were recognized. The band seniors will be recognized at halftime tonight.
While we won't be showing those ceremonies, we are excited to bring you a special WJMH during the GKT halftime show featuring all the amazing seniors being honored tonight.
But first, we've got an exciting matchup getting ready to take place here at Monarch Stadium between the longtime rivals of John Marshall and Wheeling Park. A win for the Monarchs tonight would secure a spot in the WVSSAC Class 3A playoffs. And while a loss would not necessarily knock John Marshall out, they definitely want to control their own destiny.
Meanwhile, the Patriots are on the road tonight for the third week in a row and are coming off a 38-7 loss at Steubenville last week. A win tonight would allow the team to end its season 6-4. And I'm not sure. I think the Patriot or Wheeling Park is in the playoffs regardless. I think in their rankings. I could be wrong, but I think they're a top 16.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know they were right there in the mix, depending on the results of tonight's game. But it should be a good game either way, Quinn. It's usually I say it's a beautiful night for football. It's a little bit drizzly, a little bit rainy. It's a November football weather game, and I know John Marshall's excited. If they could pull out a win tonight, it might be the first time they've won 7 games in quite some time. I don't know what the statistic is on that, but they are definitely having a good season this season, and they're wanting to continue that season in the playoffs next week.
And if I'm not wrong, I don't think the Monarchs have beat Park in football since 2009. So I was 2 years old whenever last time the Monarchs beat the Park Patriots. I don't. When did you graduate high school? Or is that a sensitive topic?
Long time ago.
I won't ask again. But
Wheeling Park is led by their quarterback Jay Bortis and running back Brennan Wack. Those are 2 players we'll probably keep an eye on for tonight's game. They are some of the players who are putting up a lot of numbers for them rushing wise. I think Wack has over 1,000 yards. Let's see, 1,380 to be exact rushing yards. And Mr. Bortis has thrown for 1,100 yards, 1,185 yards to be exact. So they both have some good numbers to put up this season. And those are the players that I think John Marshall's probably prepared for a lot this week.
And I always love this game because I practically know everybody on John Marshall and everybody on Park because I grew up with most of those guys in elementary school and middle school. And Brennan Wack has been a threat since middle school. In my 6th grade year when we played football, I mean, I think they moved him up to the 8th grade team because he was that good. And I don't know if you know anything about middle school football, but the difference between a 6th grader and an 8th grader is it's a really big difference.
Well, we just watched the coin toss. John Marshall won the toss and has deferred to the second half. Wheeling Park will receive the ball. And we're waiting to see which end they're going to receive it on. Looks like they're going to receive it on the going from left to right on your television or computer screen, wherever you're watching this.
Also on the flip side, the Monarchs are being led by Caden Knapp and running back Dalton Cooper. And honestly, Kane Martin has been showing out in the last couple of weeks at wide receiver. And Lance Snyder obviously has been super talented nonetheless, I think, this season. Cannon Goddard, he didn't play last year, but he came back, and he's just a super physical player. I mean, he doesn't wear gloves. He just kind of goes down there and just plays.
I will say Quinn Knapp has definitely improved over the season as we've watched him game after game get better throwing the ball. A couple of games ago, they really opened the offense up and threw the ball almost every play. Last week, they kind of got back to doing what they were doing as their bread and butter, running the ball, throwing the ball at times. But he's definitely improved, and John Marshall is far more balanced than they have been in the last several years.
Yeah, I think that's great for John Marshall because they have two options coming into this game. If the run game doesn't work, although it is a little wet, I think the rain is kind of starting to slow down. It's more of a mist, and sometimes they say that's good because it kind of gives you like a tack on the ball. I don't know if you've ever.
Well, I don't know about that. I think
You ever heard?
it depends on how much rain
Well, that's
and
what I mean.
how
When it's like a mist,
dry,
it's like
and
a mist.
how dry they keep the ball.
So if they
That's the crucial part. Managers and ball boys are going to have a crucial part in this game tonight, keeping those balls dry for the offenses and the special teams. And, I have a feeling the special teams are going to be a big part of tonight's game too. The battle of field position, punting, kicking, those are the intangibles that sometimes are hidden statistics in the field position game that sometimes get overlooked but are very important.
And I can say that John Marshall is keeping their football safe under some tents. Wheeling Park has no tents, so
that's a good point.
Sometimes it's the little things,
That's a good point.
Everything can make a factor in this game, and that'll be Landon McCabe is going to kick off for the Monarchs.
Well, here we go, Game 10 here at John Marshall Monarch Stadium.
I'm sure everybody on the field are like getting their goosebumps. This is the game you've been waiting for since your freshman year. You always look. What's my last game going to be? Are we going to be away? Are we going to be home? And this is your home senior game against Wheeling Park. Doesn't really get much better than this for these seniors.
Well, it is the night that the seniors always try to pencil in on their calendar as far as importance. And you're right. I think being at home is a advantage for John Marshall as far as mentally and just preparation wise. But Wheeling didn't travel too far, so
no, not much of a home game.
It wasn't like they had to travel 3 hours.
It's almost like I don't know if you've ever seen soccer games. It's like a city derby, And it's Muff. It's Isaac Sands. He's gonna pick it up and try to make something out of it. Oh my gosh! And he's got a hole. He's got a really big hole. He's running all over the place. He's going up past the 30, and the Monarchs are getting thrown around. That's a great return up past maybe right at the 50-yard line. After he really made up after muffing that kick, I thought it was going to be possibly a safety after that first happened, but he just.
John Marshall definitely missed a few tackles there. Wheeling Park did a nice job of Sands did a nice job of avoiding some tackles and giving Wheeling Park great field position to start on the 50.
And Isaac Sands, funny enough, I actually went to school with him too for my freshman year when I was at Wheeling Central. So he's a heck of an athlete too. So there's a lot of good athletes on this Park team. But
got a flag on Wheeling Park. Their offensive guard looks like he moved a little early. That helps out, moves them back 5. It's first and 15 now for Wheeling Park on the left hash on their own 45.
Jay Bordas is getting set to snap, and he's going to hand it off that's Brennan Wack, and he's going to get maybe right back to the line of scrimmage here with the forward progress. So that's going to be exactly a 5-yard gain. And
it's going to bring up second and 10. John Marshall's not going to be happy about giving up 5 yards on the first down, but they're still behind the chains a little bit. Second and 10.
I think this is a crucial second down here.
Park's going no huddle.
So they're going fast. Okay. Jay Bordas, I think he's a sophomore, I believe.
He's a junior.
Junior, okay. Brendan Wack is going to get a good chunk of yards here, maybe 6 or 7 yards.
John Marshall's going to have to find a way to cut down some of those running lanes because Wack, with having 1,300 yards rushing, they're going to give him a lot of carries tonight. That's going to bring up 3rd and short. Nope, they're giving him a penalty, I believe.
So that must be why they're giving it to him because he definitely was not.
So it's going to be a 1st and 10. Ball's on about the 38 of John Marshall.
38.
It's a panhandle cleaning restoration first down for the Patriots. Jay Bordas is getting set to snap. He's kind of rolling out to his right, hands it off to Brennan Wack, and he's going to try to find a hole. He's going to get up past the 20, close to that 15-yard line. Get up to about the 17 or
tackle made by Landon Snyder for John Marshall. Tell you what, John Marshall's got to shed some blocks. They're not getting off their blocks, and Wheeling Park is taking advantage of that, just kind of weaving and dodging. That's another Panhandle and Cleaning Restoration first down.
We're also entering the Toyota red zone as they get past this 20-yard line.
Yes, they are. Toyota red zone.
And Brennan Wack is going to get stopped. This is the first good stop for John Marshall here. Kind of a early whistle there, I would say, but it's the first, not negative stop at yards, but good defensive stop for John Marshall there.
It's going to bring up a second and about 8.
We're still in the Victory Toyota red zone here as Wheeling Park is going to get set up on the Monarchs 15 on the right hash. Jay Bordas is getting set to snap with one man in motion. Number 12, Isaac Sands, and there's a flag. Looks like a false start or illegal motioners.
Yep, that's going to be on Park. It's going to bring it back 5. So early on, we're getting some penalties on both sides of the ball. Maybe a little nerves. Both teams know how important this game is for rivalry and for playoff implications.
Yeah, especially with Park being a class above John Marshall. Obviously, it doesn't really make a big difference. And that's going to be caught for a touchdown. That's number, I believe that's number, I can't really see his number. It's number 3.
That'll be Jay Bordas' 8th touchdown of the season. So that gives Wheeling Park an early lead here on John Marshall with 9:19 to go. It's 6-0 Wheeling Park with the extra point to follow.
And it's Justice. We just have his last name, Justice. So Bordas passing it to Justice. That's kind of ironic. It's not ironic. That's kind of cool. Bordas to Justice.
Yeah, that is.
Bordas and Bordas, Justice. Let's look at that touchdown brought to you by the Health Plan Replay. He was kind of lost it up here.
It's kind of a back shoulder fade and just came back to the ball. Defensive back just lost sight of it and made it look pretty easy.
Kane didn't even really turn around. Just kind of. Let's look at on the reverse angle here.
I just looked it up. It's Tatum Justice.
Tatum Justice.
Also a special thanks
Lost of and Kane, yeah.
So I think as the sign says, Bordas is fighting for justice.
That is what it says.
That is what it says.
Bordas throwing for justice.
Bordas throwing for justice.
So
the extra point is good. 7-0 Wheeling Park. 9:19 to go in the first period.
First period.
First quarter.
Yeah,
sorry.
You're thinking.
I'm thinking basketball.
No, you're thinking hockey.
Yeah, it could be hockey. Could be basketball.
Period.
I just watched basketball.
Well, I'm saying you were just looking at the hockey, the Baylor schedule,
that
so I
is
think
true.
it's unconsciously in your brain. And trying to figure out how they can help. I thought the Monarchs were kicking off for a second, but they're
so
receiving.
We'll see
obviously.
if John Marshall can answer Wheeling Park's first drive touchdown. Seemed kind of easy there, Quinn. Right off the bat.
There was really no troubles there except for their own fault.
Yeah, a couple penalties, but John Marshall's got to do a better job of getting off blocks and making tackles, because if not, it's going to be a long night, because Wheeling Park's running game is pretty good.
There's Anthony Mealy. He's not bad. This is Xavier Wells, and not a bad return. We'll get up to close to the 30-yard line, maybe about the 29.
Tackle made by Braden Barch, 5'9" sophomore running back, linebacker.
Just a guy playing football,
So John Marshall will take over on their own 29-yard line. Very important here they get off to a good start.
Yeah, this first drive could be a preview of how this game's going to go for John Marshall here. First drive means a lot, and kind of how your tempo is going to be. Caden Knapp is going to hand it off to Dalton Cooper, who's going to really get nothing here. Maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but it's not. Yeah, he's going to maybe get a yard there.
He was met by a lot of Wheeling Park Patriots.
Yeah, no, a lot of Patriots. What would you take, a Patriot or a Monarch? What do you think would win?
Well, I'm hoping the Monarchs tonight.
Well, I'm thinking like mascot battle. You
Oh,
know?
well, I don't get into that.
Okay, that's a different story.
Second, about 8 for John Marshall.
Kidnap looking to pass. It's Kane Martin, but
Just a bit too far.
Just a bit outside.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 or 3rd and 8, a long 8 for John Marshall here. You know, I know John Marshall and Coach Caesar really wanted to get off to a quick start here. They need a big play on 3rd down here, or they're going to be punting it back to Park.
A long 3rd down, to say the least.
It looks to me, Quinn, that it looks like up front, John Marshall is probably a little bigger than Park up, defensive line versus offensive line.
You would think, but it looks like Park is more physical. Maybe not bigger, but they're definitely pushing the Monarchs around, and they are not scared to get a hit.
John Marshall tried a little middle screen there, but number 64 for Wheeling Park, Caden Fortney, a senior, 5'10", 240-pound D lineman, was there to wrap him up. So that's going to bring up punting situation for John Marshall. They're going to try to flip the field here and see if they can get Wheeling Park back in a worse field position than where they started the first drive from.
And there's only one blocker there to guard this sophomore Reed Hamrick, and it's a high snap, and he's going to get it away. Wobbly punt, and
great roll
That's
for John Marshall.
You pray for rolls like that. I mean, that
was a very advantageous roll for the Monarchs. It was a very high snap. The punter did a great job.
Little Odell Beckham
of catching that one-handed or barely 2 hands, getting it off and getting a great roll. So that was a good job from special teams. They did flip the field. Now Wheeling Park's going to take over on their own, looks like 17-yard line to be exact.
Caught up with Coach Caesar before the game. I said, hey, big game, big rivalry game, playoff implications. What's your message to the team? He said, hey, it's simple. We got to play like we've been playing all year. We got to fly around. We have to make big hits, cause turnovers, but we got to protect the ball as well. He says, if we're in it at the end, we have a chance, and he likes those chances. I don't know if people could see it from home, but there is a constant mist. I wouldn't even call it a drizzle that's coming down. It is on the field. The field is wet. You won't see rain necessarily, but the field is wet. We already saw a kickoff catch that was muffed by Park, and we've seen a lot of running here. So I asked Coach Caesar about that before the game. He said, listen, it goes both ways. We're both playing in the same conditions. We've been preparing for it all week. If it rains, we're ready. If it doesn't, we're ready. We got to play the game. We got to win. It's going to be a good game here. It's looking good so far. A lot of turnovers, but looking to be a good game. Hopefully the rain stays away. Back to you.
Thanks, Christian.
And while you were gone, Park had a great big chunk play. That was number 21, Preston Hetherington, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, first down.
Hey, Jay Borders throws a very nice football. He's been on target so far with his throws. John Marshall's got to do something to disrupt that, get some pressure on him.
Jay Borders is going to hand it off to number 4, Brennan Wack. And he's going to get about 3 yards on that play.
That's what John Marshall's got to do right there. They've got to
gang tackle.
They've got to gang tackle, and they can't. They've got to shed blocks. They've got to get off the blockers, make tackles, and be physical. They got to be more physical than Park if they want to win this football game.
Yeah, and so far early in this game, Park is hitting, and they're hitting first. And it's a fake handoff. Jay Boris is in the running. He has a man, but it's going to be incomplete.
No flag. I think the feet got tangled. Wheeling Park receivers looking for a flag, but
looking for justice.
But he definitely didn't get one there. I think that was a good no call.
Wait, look at this. There is a flag they just called, or there was a flag I saw on the TV. That could be wrong, but
no, I think there's no laundry on the field.
Sorry.
That's going to bring up 3rd and about 7 for Park. This would be a big play for John Marshall if they could get off the field here. Give him some confidence defensively and get the ball back.
Yeah, again, this is a big third down for Park, and Jay Bordas is gonna roll out to his right, trying to find a pass. Finds a man.
Has enough for the first.
Preston
Pass complete
Hetherington.
to Preston Hetherington.
Yeah, I believe Bordas is either 3 for 3 or 4 for 4 right now. We're not getting any pressure on him, nor and in the quarterback there for John Marshall was right in good position, but didn't break up to the ball. He kind of just was satisfied with coming up making a tackle. Oh, they didn't get it. I thought they got it.
It's fourth.
So it's 4th and short. So it looks like Park is going to go for it.
Maybe a little tush push.
Could be.
Yeah, I would say they're even millimeters away. It's 4th and millimeters. Brennan Wack is going to take it out wide. He's going to get the first down and some, shaking off tackles, and he's going to get past the 50-yard line and into Monarchs territory.
Mr. Wack is delivering some whacks out there.
He's not whack.
He's running hard. And John Marshall is trying to arm tackle him, and they're going to have to do a better job.
Whack is.
Here's the Panhandle Restoration. Oh, excuse me, not Panhandle Restoration.
Health plan.
Health plan replay.
Health plan replay. Come on now.
My faux pas.
No, it's okay. Just getting wappo. Number 4, Brennan Wack is going to get close to that first down marker, and it's close, but they're going to be a little bit short, maybe a yard or two.
Brought down by number 32, Hayden Fordyce.
Tackle by number 32, Hayden Fordyce.
And even with the rain, Monarchs showed out tonight in the student section.
It's going to be 2nd and about 4 for Wheeling Park.
Jay Bordas is getting set the snap. He has 2 men in the back. He's going to drop the snap and just going to fall on it.
Recovered by Bordas. The loss of a play.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and about 7 for Park. Here's around the Valley scores. Delaware Buckeye Valley 7, Steubenville 3. New Lexington's up on Fairfield Union 14-0. 7-0 Garfield over St. Clairsville. Barnesville 14, Portsmouth 0. All those are first quarter scores.
And that's the first
those are
round
Ohio
of the,
playoffs.
Yeah,
yes.
the first round of the Ohio playoffs.
Second round, I believe.
Second round, is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Last week.
So false start there for the Patriots. So it's going to back them up behind their line of scrimmage. And it's 3rd and 12.
John Marshall desperately needs a big stop here to get the ball back. I feel like if Wheeling gets half of this, they might go for it. But
yeah, they're in that kind of territory.
Going big up front.
3 men. John Marshall on the line. It's a screen. That's to number 44, Nolan Yanchak, who is going to get up past the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be 4th down. And Park not looking like they're here comes the punt team. And they're going to punt it away here. Let's get another look at that, brought to you by the Health Plan replay. Going to be punted away by number 14, Jed Hunley.
Ball for Wheeling Park. Number 14, Jed Hunley.
And I was going to say that's a backup quarterback. He might throw it, but
pretty good punt.
Not a bad punt at all.
Oh, they're going to get a good roll too. It's going to put the Monarchs down around the 6-yard line, 5.5, 6-yard line. That's where they're going to start their second series. Good thing is, Quinn, they did get off the field, held the Patriots out of the end zone this drive. So 2:52 left in the first quarter. Wheeling Park 7, John Marshall 0. And John Marshall is really going to want to try to get something going here on this drive.
Good luck as they compete in the regional competition tomorrow at 10 a.m. in East Fairmont. Good luck, girls.
And the Monarchs are deep in their own territory, almost inside their own 5-yard line on the 6. They're getting.
We have a timeout on the field. I'm not sure who called the timeout.
I believe that's a media timeout.
Is it a media time? Okay.
And we would like to thank Poncho Flores, number 2, for his 20 years of service working alongside the WJMH Media broadcasting students. He was part of the very first WJMH Media football broadcast in August of 2005. We'd also like to thank Brian Best for his 18-year service working alongside WJMH Media broadcasting students. He started as a grip in 2007 and recently has been serving as an assistant to our sideline camera operator and reporters. Throughout the years, Poncho and Brian have graciously volunteered their time to assist WJMH Media broadcasting students. We wouldn't be where we are today without them. Thank you, Poncho and Brian, for everything.
They do a great job.
And they're there for the Ironman games too, I believe.
Yes, they are. Okay, 1st and 10 here for the Monarchs.
Gonna hand it off to Dalton Cooper. He's a heavy runner, and he's gonna
Good first down pickup. He's going to go about 6, so it's going to bring up 2nd about 6. 2nd and 4, excuse me, and gain of 6.
and
That's what John Marshall's got to do. They got to
get those chunk plays.
run the ball hard, be efficient, not shoot themselves in the foot. And they've got to take advantage of every possession because this is going to be a hard-fought game.
Absolutely, and I think there's honestly probably some emotions on the field too, going back and forth, and there's always some anticipation going up to this game. So it's always fun to see
Pick up a couple more. Wheeling Park is tackled by Nolan Yannicek. It's going to bring up 3rd and short for the Monarchs. I'd be surprised if you don't just get some of the same.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't. If they decide to pass it, I think they would go for it as well. Coach Caesar's not afraid to go for it.
That'd be a risky call down this deep.
Never know. Cade Martin is in motion. Going to hand off to Don Cooper. That's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
They are not going to get it. It's going to bring up 4th down. Well, we'll see if your prediction holds or if.
Oh, no, they got backed up. That's not how that works. I said if they pass.
Rookie in the play. Actually, a loss of about a yard, 4th and 2.
Yeah, they're bringing on the punt team. Not quite the drive the Monarchs were hoping for, but again, we'll see what happens. They got to get a good punt off here to try to get Park back inside their own territory,
and hopefully a lower snap too.
Oh, and still a high snap,
and almost blocked too. Calling for a fair catch, and fair catch called. And
so Park will take over on the Monarchs' 48-yard line.
WJMH Media is proud to bring you tonight's production of Monarch Football. Many of our football features, along with our great content, can be found on social media pages. Stay up to date with what's happening on John Marshall and what's going on around the community by liking us on Facebook, following us on X and Instagram, and subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Well, Park's going to start here with good field position. You know, John Marshall's going to be kind of backed up here, and they've got to be tough here on defense. They don't want to give up another touchdown before the end of the first quarter.
And now here comes Isaac Sands around the bend and getting up past the 40 and kind of.
Monarchs did a much better job there getting off the blocks. Tackled by number 21, Clay McCord, 5'10" junior.
And he did not get up past the 40. Kind of made a little move and stepped back. I think if he would have.
Joe Marshall played that pretty well. I mean, he picked up a couple yards, but that could have been a bigger play than it was. Did a good job of shedding the blocks like we were talking about.
Yeah, and a really good example of who can shed blocks is Brennan Wack. He just throws
a flag. Looks like a little bit of movement. I think that might be the 3rd one on Park for illegal procedure.
Yeah, and they've got to get that under control because right now Park is shooting themselves up in the foot, which is great for the Monarchs.
Well, it's going to bring them now 2nd and 13 for the Patriots. Like you said, it helps the Monarchs tremendously. Not something that
they want
the Patriot coaching staff really wants to be happy about.
It's also something you don't want the Monarchs to rely on because it's not really how you win games. You know, you gotta win the games.
Very true, but mistakes.
It's part of the game too.
Mistakes are part of the game.
They've definitely got to do something on offense, and Jay Boris is going to loft one up and just overthrown. That's
first incomplete pass of the day, I believe.
Also, number 3, Justice. Let's look around the valley. Nelsonville, York, 14-0 over Union Local. Caldwell down 14 against Beverly Fort Fry. And West Jefferson up 7-0 against Toronto. These are the Ohio playoffs. It's the OHSA or SSA?
Something like that.
I don't know.
3rd down and long for Park. John Marshall would love to get them to punt the ball here after this down.
Jay Bortis back to pass is going to loft one out deep, and it's caught over the shoulder. Isaac Sand, that's a great catch.
Tell you what, that was a heck of a throw by Bortis, and they ran a little wheel route on the outside, and John Marshall's secondary got a little tangled up in just enough space to give Bortis time to drop it in there.
So look at that on the health plan replay as they enter the Victory Toyota Red Zone.
1st and goal for Park.
So Panhandle Cleaning Restoration 1st down. They were getting all the sponsored things
They
on
are.
one play. That's how you know it's a good play.
The Monarchs recovered there, but the ball was well thrown.
And Brennan Wack is almost sheds the off.
Gets about one, maybe. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 7, maybe 8. 2nd and goal, actually. Right now, John Marshall can only, looks like the quarter is going to take it to the quarter as the first quarter winds down. As the first quarter winds down, John Marshall is behind Wheeling Park, 7-0. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Medicine. Here, it's more than a practice. It's a promise. To get you home sooner and get you back out there. To push the boundaries of what convention says is possible. To stop at nothing, no matter what. That's why medicine is in everything we do.
This WJMH Media production of John Marshall High School football is sponsored by Marshall County Schools, WVU Medicine, the Health Plan, and Gold Curry and Tarak.
Well, it was a close first quarter, Quinn. I mean, I think, Park, I would give the first quarter, I know, not only to score, but just momentum-wise, I think Park kind of controlled the game so far in the first quarter. I feel like the Monarchs were kind of playing catch-up the entire time. Not great field position. Park was taking the ball over in good field position. So, the Monarchs have got to play a little bit better in the second quarter. Even though they're only down 7-0, it feels like it could be worse.
I was going to say it feels like Park has been in control of this game, and John Marshall has kind of just been, if you didn't know the score, you would think it's a very different ball game. And I think Park is just kind of throwing and almost running all over John Marshall, and
Park has kind of shot themselves in the foot a couple times, which has kind of shut their drives down. But John Marshall has shown some spark of getting off some blocks, making some tackles, and stopping them when they needed to. But
biggest thing is consistency.
Field position has been crucial here, and John Marshall's been on the wrong end of that.
Also tonight, the game is live on the radio on the Rockstop Network. Your chance to tune in to 97.7 FM or 98.1 FM.
Wheeling Park is...
All right, we're back. Getting ready to start the second quarter with Park in the Victory Toyota Red Zone.
2nd and goal. Jay Bortis. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to walk right. I didn't want to say extracurricular hit, but kind of hit him after he was already in the end zone.
Was that Isaac Sands on that touchdown?
Yes, that was Isaac Sands. And, it's like, I don't know.
So with the extra point looming, it's 13-0 Wheeling Park at the start of the second quarter. You're going to say period again.
Here's Anthony Mealy hit the extra point, and it is drilled up and good.
Low but good.
Hey.
So it will be 14-0 with 11:56 to go in the second quarter. Here's around the Valley scores in the Ohio playoffs. Well, some Ohio. Actually, it's not Ohio. These are all West Virginia schools. I'm all over the place today. Capital 16, Riverside 8, Herbert Hoover 44, Weir 8, Pikeview and Buffalo both tied 0-0. Robert Byrd is 22 over Buckhannon Upshur 0 in the second quarter.
And we are watching that Pikeview game. If they win, if they win and John Marshall loses, it's not looking good for playoffs. Pikeview loses, looking good for playoffs, regardless of what happens.
I just heard the public announcer saying Pikeview 32-21 at halftime.
32-21.
If I'm not mistaken, that's what they just announced here at the stadium.
Anthony Mealy, the kickoff for the Patriots. Landon Snyder, Xavier Wells, back deep.
Looks like they're checking here in the back.
Okay, Park getting ready to kick off to the Monarchs.
It's a good kickoff there by Anthony Mealy. He's getting better every time. Got to get in the weight room, though, get into the end zone. But Xavier Wells is going to get up past the Monarchs 30. Isaac Sands talking.
Sands on the tackle for the Park Patriots. So John Marshall's going to take over on their own 31, down 14-0. They desperately need to get something going here and drive down and get a score. They got to put some points on the board here, Quinn. They don't want to get this game to get out of hand before halftime.
No, especially not. They're down 3 scores before halftime. I don't see.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough.
And this is a senior night, so you want to do everything you can.
Well, one score here would turn this momentum back around.
And also the Monarchs get the ball after half, so they're not out of this game whatsoever. It's Kane Martin's good catch, running in back inside. Ooh, I don't know. I feel like that
was a good tackle. Solid tackle. 18 Braden Bartz with the hard tackle.
I don't know if we can get a replay on that, but I would like to see that. Let's take a look at that on the health plan replay. Thank goodness. I would really like to see this.
Looked clean to me. Spread across his chest.
Yeah, I didn't see the chest. I thought it was his neck. I mean, I'm no ref. I don't question it, but let's see here. Yeah, no, that's chest.
That's a solid tackle.
That's good.
Okay, second about 5.5 for the Monarchs.
Caden Knapp looking and
good
finding
patience.
Kane Martin again.
Gets the first down. He's still up.
Running backwards, though.
That's okay. He's got forward progress. They're going to pick up the first down, move the chains.
They're calling it a football move. They're going to mark him as he went down.
Kane Martin.
Ball's on about the 46-yard line.
That's
a good positive momentum for John Marshall.
Yeah, this is the Monarchs' first couple of first downs here. Haven't been able to get the ball moving, but I think they're kind of looking towards that pass game now, almost kind of mimicking Wheeling Park here. That quick run up to the ball.
Empty set for the Monarchs.
First time we've seen this tonight. Rolling out, big pressure here from Park.
Wide open.
And it's caught. Number 4, Landon Snyder.
Great job, great decision finding an open receiver there. He was under pressure, dodged, delivered the ball right where it needed to be, and brings up another victory Toyota first down. Or not, sorry. I'm all over the place, Quinn.
It's health plan replay.
Health plan replay. Oh, I'm gonna need a cup of coffee.
You might not be able to sleep tonight.
Panhandle Cleaning Restoration first down. I'll get it straight before the end of the game. Getting all excited after that first down.
Caden Knapp, again, heavy pressure. It's intercepted by the big boy. Maybe the biggest boy. Oh, my.
Team Davis.
I don't think they're going to be able to get him down because, oh, my gosh, they actually can't get him down because he's quite literally oh, my word. They cannot get him down because he's the biggest guy on the field. He's still going. Look at him. He scored. Oh, my word. The biggest guy in the Ohio Valley.
And Park just got a flag. It's the touchdown's going to count, but their entire team just ran to the end zone.
And no, I completely understand where they're coming from. I mean,
wow.
I don't know if have you ever seen Grimace from McDonald's?
I have.
Oh my gosh, have you ever seen? Now, I'm not saying that, but that was awesome. I always loved the big man touchdowns. Oh my gosh.
That was pretty impressive, to be honest. I mean, he would not go down.
No.
John Marshall could not get him down.
Have
in
you
park.
ever seen? Obviously, you've seen Jerome Bettis, but they should put him at running back. They couldn't stop him.
Well, unfortunately for John Marshall, that is going to be a touchdown, I believe. They did give a sideline warning to the Patriots for excessive celebration and running down to the end zone, which was warranted, but they were excited, and I don't blame them. That was
I got excited, and I'm rooting for the Monarchs.
That was a big play. That's going to put the Patriots 20-0 right now in the second quarter.
Wow.
That is not what John Marshall needed on that drive, Quinn.
No, and I thought, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I thought there was like a certain amount of time that like when they're jumbled up, they blow the whistle. I thought they were going to blow the whistle, but he just kind of.
Well, I think he's still moving. Like he was still, as long as the progress is still moving, then they're going to let it go. And
wow.
I don't think he ever did stop. I mean, he slowed.
I mean, that's a moment he's going to remember for forever. Was that
that was
76?
That was 76.
Akeem Davis.
He's a junior. 6'1", 320 pounds.
9:34 before halftime.
We are going to look at that again on the health plan replay.
Oh, look at that. The bus. The reincarnation. Jerome Bettis Jr. I mean,
well, I tell you what they might need. They might need some oxygen for that young
I was going
man,
to say, yeah, they need an oxygen tank.
because he ran a long way, longer than he probably ran in a long time. But like you said, he's going to remember that for the rest of his life. Unfortunately, John Marshall may as well. So 21-0, the Park Patriots over JM right now with 9:34 to go in the second quarter. You know, John Marshall had started making some progress here and getting a couple first downs, and they tried that screen play again, and big Akeem Davis was sitting right there waiting for it, and that was a big momentum stealer right there.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, it switched the momentum completely 180 degrees. Right, I mean, it's day and night now. I mean, it is.
Well, that puts John Marshall in desperate need of some success here offensively on this drive.
Well, I can tell you, my freshman year, our biggest kid on the field scored a touchdown, and pretty sure we got a sideline warning too, because it was just about the same thing. And
well, it's hard not to get excited when you see something like that.
Actually, on my sophomore year, our biggest kid scored. So and he's got a lot of room. Xavier Wells.
Good match. Good. Going all the way.
Yeah, he is. There's talk about a momentum switch back and forth.
That was a huge return for John Marshall. Number 18, Xavier Wells, senior, 6'1", 180-pound senior, delivering on that return. That was a huge play for John Marshall to steal back that momentum from Park. So it's going to make it 21-6 with the extra point to come. But that's exactly what John Marshall needed right there.
And Xavier Wells didn't slow down one bit. He put his head down, and I don't know if you saw him in track last year, because I know you came to some of my track meets, but he is a fast
Oh, he's
guy.
fast.
He's fast.
As I like to say, he gone.
Oh, absolutely.
When he got in the open field, he gone.
He's got running from the cops.
Oh, we had somebody sleeping on the extra point team. Didn't go out for John Marshall. But he did make it.
And we're going to call him out for it. That is number 62, Riley Williams. Come on now. And the extra point is blocked.
Extra point was blocked. It just was all out of sorts there from running on late to just barely getting the ball before the play was.
Let's take a look of that great return touchdown brought to you by the health plan replay. It wasn't a bad kick, just kind of
It was a good kick, good blocking up front for John Marshall, and he just found a seam. And as I always like to coach the kickoff return, it's like NASCAR. You see that hole and you just run right through it. You just go. Like, you don't slow down, you don't dance around. You find the seam and you hit it.
Yeah, and the kicker did not do his job of, the only job is the kicker is to just get on the other
Save the
side of
touchdown.
Well, not even that, is to get on the other side of him, drive him inside.
Yeah,
You don't
well,
want him to take him outside.
use the sideline, push him to the sideline. But here's a
Let's-
reverse angle on the health plan replay here. Another look at that. Excellent return for John Marshall.
Back deep to the Patriots.
On the field view.
Number 12.
Yeah, and he just
You can see him
head
turn the
down.
Jets on right there,
Number 8.
and he was gone.
Once he got past that first line of defenders, it was
The
gone.
Patriots and Wheeling Park is not slow.
No, not at all. Park
But,
is fast.
He definitely
Very
has some
fast.
wheels. Okay, so John Marshall now, let's see what they can do as they kick off here to the Patriots, down 21-6 after the missed extra point.
Landon McCabe is going to kick off, and a bit of a squib kick there. Not a bad squib kick, honestly. Not a bad decision. Number 8, that is Owen Dobrinsky Hines.
Hayden Fordyce on the tackle for the Monarchs, 5'10", 185-pound junior. John Marshall now needs to maintain this quick momentum change and get the Patriots off the field, get the ball again, and try to score here before half. With 9:16 to go in the second period, it's John Marshall 6 and Wheeling Park 21.
Yeah, and 9:16 actually in the quarter.
What did I say, period again?
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Well, you can just keep my paycheck for tonight. Could be the second inning, yes.
Brendan Wack is going to get a good chunk of yards there. And this is they score again. It's going to be a very high score in the first half. 28 in the locker room.
It's going to bring up a second, about 4 for Park.
And I think
John Marshall just can't give up 6 yards on first down. Or 7 yards. They've got to do a better job of, slowing the Patriots down, making them earn every first down. And they're getting too many big chunk yardage plays. That was better.
Talk about not a chunk yardage play. They're kind of spoken into existence there.
Trying to see who was on the pile there.
I was going to say the Patriots traveled well,
20,
but
Dalton Cooper was there.
practically live here. So
Okay, it's going to be a 3rd and about 3 for Park. Ball's on the 40-yard line. Big 3rd down play here for the Monarchs.
Jay Bordis is going to kind of hand it off to Brennan Wack, and he's got
He's
a big
got nobody.
hole.
We do have a hold.
So it's going to be coming back.
Wheeling Park is going to get caught on the hold on the perimeter. So that is going to help John Marshall. But I'll tell you what, they had nobody out here.
No.
And I know the
They were
I know the
stacked up
hold
on each other.
hurt them a little bit, but here's the health plan replay of that penalty on Park, and you can see why they were so open in the perimeter there.
But if you look right here, they're kind of just not getting off each other. And
Well, you can't lose contain defensively. You've got to keep contain. And if you lose contain, that just kills you on the perimeter. But I don't know that he'd have got him if he didn't get held. But luckily, the official saw it and threw the flag.
And Park wearing their red pants. I usually like when they do the white on white with the blue helmets, but this red is not really
Well, it's
looking.
very patriotic.
It is, but
Little
ooh,
counterplay.
not a bad run, but a
Tackle
good
by number
stop.
21, Clay McCord. And Mason Markinich also on the tackle.
Bring up a 4th down. We'll see what they do here, and they're gonna.
Looks like they're going to bring on the punt team. So John Marshall did a good job here. Helped with the penalty, which has kind of been the story all night. Anytime the Park's been stopped, they've kind of stopped themselves. So John Marshall will get the ball back.
I'll always be ready for a fake because this is our backup quarterback kicking. He was my quarterback in middle school. Little
Was it?
Australian style.
Interesting.
Look at that roll. Oh, wow.
Park gets a tremendous roll and is going to pin the Monarchs down inside the 6.
Let's look at some West Virginia scores around the valley. Roane County 16 over Tyler 6. Magnolia 0. Clay Patel 14. Pendleton County 0. Cameron 0. Valley 0. Richwood 6 in the first quarter.
So now John Marshall's been in bad field position most of the night. That's kind
I
of.
don't think they've been in good field position.
I think they had one possession there that they.
Yeah, we're on the 28 or something.
No, I think they got the ball inside like the 30 or
remember.
40-yard line. One possession, I know.
I could be wrong.
But they have been kind of behind the field position battle all first half.
No,
Looks like they're going empty again.
And I don't know if John Marshall actually does have. Oh, it's a lofting pass, and it's intercepted by Isaac. Oh, I thought it was caught. I can't.
Complete.
I can see you caught it.
That ball hung up in the air. I thought that was a complete pass, but I didn't
thought
want
it
to
was
say it too
intercepted.
soon. You see that on the help play and replay. That was a heck of a catch.
I could not tell who caught that. I mean, K Knapp just lofted it up. I was like, no, he's down there somewhere. And
right over his shoulder.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, wow. That's a great.
A little slow-mo action. Hats off to the camera crew on that one. And the hats off to Joey Evans for that replay.
Knapp firing and almost intercepted again.
The
big man almost got
his second one.
Actually, well, no, it wasn't because that was 76.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So he's not down there. They just got. So I think Park actually does have bigger men up front because.
Well, I feel like they've got different personnel than they did at the start of the game. Maybe not.
Park's got numbers on JM. That's why they're in 4A and not 3A like John Marshall. That's why
does make a difference.
Changes, so. Oh, absolutely.
John Marshall going empty again. They see something that they can take advantage of.
Kane Martin kind of slips there.
Got about 2 yards. It's going to bring up third and about 7.
We'll call a gain of 3, 37.
Clock is rolling at 6:31 to go in the second quarter.
At what point do you kind of want to take advantage of that clock and kind of? I don't know.
Well, I think John Marshall needs to score. It'd be nice if they could score and hold Park to 21 in the first half. That would make the game much, much closer, obviously. A one-score game, actually.
Well,
got a timeout, John Marshall.
The first timeout of the half.
So Coach Caesar wants to talk it over.
Let's head down to Christian Turak, who was on the sideline with an update. Christian?
So we saw that 85-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by Xavier Wells. I caught up with Xavier just a few moments ago. He didn't have a lot to say. He was out of breath. So he just ran that back. He made a big catch there. He's playing offense and defense. But I said, hey, what did you see in that kickoff return? He said, hey, I started off right. I saw how they kicked off the last one. I cut it back. They weren't expecting it. And I just outran everybody. I said, how big was that for the team? He said it was huge. He said they had all the momentum. We stole that momentum back with them. And I can tell you that is 100% true because after that pick six, the Monarchs were completely out of energy, lifeless. And that was a shot in the arm that got them right back in this game. They got a 4 and out. And as you can see now, they're moving the ball. Back to you guys.
Well, we were just talking about momentum, and that is exactly right. So John Marshall needs to kind of hang on to that. Here we got 3rd and 7.
Empty set. Look for Caden Knapp, who's got tons of pressure. Going to throw it. And Zeke's going to catch it. I think that's his first catch of the year.
First down, tackle by number 22 for Wheeling Park, Quentin Scott.
And Zeke Young with the first down.
Got a roughing the passer flag as well. That's going to tack on 15 more yards for the Monarchs. This is exactly what John Marshall needed right here, Quinn. They needed a play, and also, and Park is just kind of shot themselves in the foot as far as penalties go so far to this evening in the first half.
Yeah, and Park's a talented team, and it's honestly
kind of keeping John Marshall in the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's kind of shooting themselves right now, and Zeke
just
Young,
couldn't hang on. He was too open, I believe.
Yeah, so a little bit. Yeah, again, yeah, you're exactly right. Too open.
He tried to run with it before he caught it. He's wiping his hands.
Yeah, it was the gloves. It was the glove. That's what it was.
Never was a fan of the gloves. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for John Marshall. Ball's on the 27-yard line.
I was always a fan of the gloves. I think they're cool. I think they're awesome, actually. And you get some more confidence, Confidence is key. Getting Knapp throwing to Lance Snyder.
Pass is complete. Picks up about 6 or 7. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 3.
Way out of bounds.
John Marshall's kind of abandoned their running game here. They went spread and are trying to throw it down the field. So here we're going to see a health plan replay.
Yeah, they are kind of spreading the field out, and a little bit opposite of how they started with Dalton Cooper kind of nose up the middle, and good quick pass there to Lance Snyder. Bring up short, 3rd and short. Knapp looking, or in the empty side again, Xavier Wells, and it's a touch pass. We entered the Victory Toyota red zone. So it's going to bring up a 4th and short.
4th and short. We have a Patriot down. We'll
look
around the valley while we get an injury. Steubenville 17, Delaware Buckeye Valley 7 in the 2nd quarter of the Ohio Division III region playoffs. Next, New Lexington 20 over Fairfield Union 0. Barnesville 27, Portsmouth 0. Garrettsville, Garfield 13, St. Clairsville 7 in the 1st quarter. Nelsonville, York 21, Union Local 0. Beverly Fort Fry 21, Caldwell 7, West Jefferson 7, Toronto 6. There's a tight matchup in the 2nd quarter of Region 6, or Division 6, Region 23.
Geez, it's a lot of regions.
A lot of regions in Ohio.
I guess winning region champ is.
Okay, clock is rolling at 5:25. John Marshall's 4th and short. So they are in desperate need of some points here before they go in at half to keep this game manageable. John Marshall, again, spread, trying to create some alleyways for the run lanes. And he picks up the 1st down.
I mean, I wasn't expecting that. So
it's a Panhandle and Cleaning Restoration 1st down.
1st down, Monarchs. Calling out the Patriot.
We're just getting closer and closer to the end zone while we're in the Toyota Victory Toyota red zone, and they've still got room to get one more 1st down before it's 1st and goal, and they're coming in empty set again inside the 20.
It's not a bad thing for them to be using some of this clock here. You definitely don't want to give Park another opportunity to score.
No. Zeke Young is going to catch it.
He's done a nice job. Joe Marshall's doing a nice job now, play caller wise, of just taking what they're giving him. There's little short passes, taking 4 or 5 yards a shot, and moving the chains as they're going down the field. And I think they may have found a little rhythm.
Bit of a rhythm, yeah.
Offensively.
I think
Parks doesn't really have the time to get to the quarterback when he's getting rid of the ball that quickly.
Yeah, I think things are kind of clicking now for John Marshall, and Park is
staying empty.
I was going to say Park is for the first time is kind of running behind John Marshall, and Knapp is throwing. That's a good pass, and
it's going to be a 1st down. John Marshall, victory, or in the Victory Toyota red zone still.
Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration 1st down.
It's a Panhandle Cleaning. I didn't say it.
I didn't say it. Look at that on the health plan replay. It's going to be 1st and goal on the Monarchs. 3. Look at that. I mean, that's a great pass.
He's done a nice job of throwing the ball over the middle. I'm a big fan of putting the ball in the middle. I know they picked one off there at one point, but the middle is so hard to defend.
And be said again, quick pass.
Little quick screen.
And jumped on it.
I believe.
It's incomplete.
I think that was a lost yardage play. Did they call it incomplete?
They called it incomplete.
Did they? Okay, he must have thrown it forward then. It looked like it was thrown behind. So it's going to bring up 2nd and goal from about the 2.5. By throwing the ball, too, it's stopping the clock.
Yeah, which is obviously what they don't want to do.
Incomplete passes.
Yeah, of course. in high school, you get the first down. I guess in college too, the clock stops until the ball is placed. So
And then it restarts, though.
yeah. Caden Knapp trying to find a pass. And
that was dangerous.
yeah, it was.
You got a
flag.
I believe that'll be declined. That looks like it's pass interference.
Yeah, so
I'm guessing.
they're right on the maybe 1 inch yard line.
Officials are discussing what the call is. It appears it's on Wheeling Park.
Pass interference, correction.
Oh, well, that might give them a first. That might be automatic first down. First and goal it is.
Yeah, first and goal.
That helps tremendously.
It
will be a panhandle and cleaning restoration. First down for the Monarchs.
Inside the Victory Toyota red zone, and they are on the Patriots 2.
They go back to the running formation.
Don Cooper.
He's going to punch it in.
End zone, touchdown.
I don't know if he was even touched, and that is exactly what John Marshall needed right there to happen before half.
And they might go for 2 here to kind of make up for that.
It looks like they are. It looks like the offense is going to stay on the field. Quinn, that's a good call. And they're going to go for 2 to try to take it to 14 points. Question is, are they going to run the ball here, or are they going to try to throw the ball? They've thrown the ball pretty much the entire drive. Had a couple runs, mixed in there, but most of it.
I'd say do the exact same play you just ran.
Well, one under center.
Don Cooper and Hayden Fordyce behind, running, rolling out, and incomplete.
I think he missed. He made the wrong read there. He had a wide open receiver here on the sideline and just didn't see him. So with 3:12 to go in the second quarter, it's 21 Wheeling Park, John Marshall 12. And as we take a look at the health plan replay of that touchdown run.
Yeah, we're also going to have another angle of this touchdown right there. And that is just right in the end zone.
Dalton Cooper's had a
tremendous
year. 6 foot, 210-pound sophomore.
Yeah, I mean, he was built in a lab. Seriously.
I thought he was older than that. I didn't realize he was only a sophomore.
Oh, yeah. He's a maniac.
He's got he's got 2 more years here, John Marshall.
They gave him the super serum.
He's definitely going to be somebody that people are going to have to look out for in the next couple of years.
Oh, absolutely.
So John Marshall will kick off to Wheeling Park with 3:12 to go in the second period, down 21-12. But that does put them back in this ball game, and they're only 2 scores down now. Landon McCabe will kick off for John Marshall.
In a bit of a
pooch kick.
Yeah, this is going to be returnable. Kind of just putting the head down. And maybe a 6-yard return, but they have got good field position. That's number
made by number 18, Xavier Wells, a 6'1", 180-pound senior. So that's going to give Park 3 minutes and 7 seconds and give Mr. Jay Bordas an opportunity to show his stuff here in the waning minutes of the second quarter. I would assume we're going to see putting the ball in the air here.
Yeah, Jay Bordas can air it out.
John Marshall needs to get some pressure on him and get him out of his rhythm a little bit, because when he has time to throw the ball, he does a nice job.
Yeah, we'll see him here now.
Little counter play by Park.
That's going to be good. Maybe a 6-yard gain there.
First one there for the Monarchs was number 5, Jacob Caesar, 5'11" junior. 7-yard pickup, though, for Park. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Clock is still running, 2:43 remaining in the second period. Park doesn't seem to be in too big of a hurry.
Jay Bordas, a little touch pass there to Isaac Sands.
Big play, tackle for loss by number 20, Dalton Cooper.
On the stop for the
Big
Monarchs.
time plays on offense and big time plays on defense. Let's look at that again on the house plan replay.
The 3rd down and 5.
Wow.
Kind of surprised, Quinn, that we didn't take a timeout there. Coach Caesar didn't take a timeout to kind of maybe stop this clock, because if they get a stop here, they're going to get the ball back.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't have that much trust in his defense here. I guess we'll find out. Jay Bordas. Oh, he's got a wide open man.
Oh, he dropped it.
Like
he
I
was
said,
wide open. He dropped it.
too
It's going to
open.
bring up a 4th down.
Too open.
So the clock, so not only drop the pass, the clock stops. And that's going to give John Marshall about 1:50 to work with here and try to go down and get some more points on the board.
Yeah, I know this is a good opportunity for John Marshall to take it into halftime and be a one-possession game.
Back deep for the Monarchs. Jed Hunley, the kick for the Patriots.
I'm always hesitant on these punts. I always feel like it's another.
John Marshall chooses to play the return and let the ball go. You got to call a fair catch on that. Giving up too much yardage on roll. You know, if it's way up there and you can't field it, I get it. But if you got a chance to catch that, fair catch it, you got to catch it. Because the ball, like I've said in the past, the ball rolls about an average of 17 yards if you let it hit the ground.
It's not worth risking, hoping for a bad bounce, because more often than not, it's going to bounce sideways or forward.
So John Marshall will take over on the 12-yard line in their own territory with 1:37 to go. I would think that they're going to take a couple plays here and see if they can get some chunk yardage. And if they don't, they might just go in at halftime and regroup.
Yeah, well, I think this first set of plays here is going to determine what they do.
Yeah, exactly.
Kane Martin.
Incomplete pass just off the fingertips. Little fast screen. Does stop the clock. Definitely don't want to give Park the ball back with any time.
No, and got to get some sort of yards here to even put them in bad field position, because punt here might put them in a better position where they were on the field.
Yeah, John Marshall has a little bit of momentum. They don't want to give that up here, and they're going to get the ball back in the second half.
Kidnap pitch out to Dalton Cooper, who's going to get a couple of yards here, and Park's taking timeout.
It's going to be 3rd and about 8 yards, it looks like. Park is taking a timeout.
This is a rivalry game.
They want the ball back, and I don't blame them. I mean, any opportunity you can to put some points on the board, they're going to try to. If they get a stop here, they're going to force John Marshall to punt the ball. They'll take another time. They got 2 timeouts left.
Yeah, that was their first time
so
out.
They'll definitely take another timeout here if they don't get a first down.
Bill Myers, John Stats, Pete Fisher, and Larry McGreek on the fun tonight.
So what do you think, Quinn? You think they're going to – I mean, I think they're almost going to have to throw the ball because they know Park's going to take a timeout regardless.
Yeah, this is a big 3rd down for both teams.
Yeah. Running the ball really is not going to do a whole lot for them unless they would have to break one, which they have shown the ability to do that. But
Park's also got 2 timeouts left. I don't think there's any point in running the ball. I mean,
John Marshall definitely needs to pick up the first down. They got to get some protection.
Also wasn't quite running the ball 3rd down territory. The trips out to the right. Kane Knapp kind of wobbly up.
Incomplete.
Big hit there on Lance Snyder.
Park delivers a big blow. Number 12, Isaac Sands, was on the coverage. So it's going to bring up a 4th down. John Marshall will have to kick the ball away. And Wheeling Park will get an opportunity to put some more points on the board with about 1:20 to go in the half. Not really how the half you wanted that drive to go for John Marshall.
No, it could have been a lot different, For a second, I thought make it 19.
Well, again, it's all about field position. You get backed up inside your 20. it's tough. Your playbook gets a little smaller.
Not a bad punt there.
Catch by the Patriots. The Brents behind.
Let's look around the valley for West Virginia. Capital 16, Riverside 8, Weir 14, Herbert Hoover 44. That's the final. Also the final for Capital. Buchanan Upshur 0, Robert Byrd 22, Buffalo 21, and Pikeview 32 at the half.
These games must have went quick.
Yeah, or they already happened, like a Thursday game or something.
True. That could be. Okay, Park takes over on the Monarch 46-yard line.
Jay Bordas.
Oh, he's going
looking
downtown. Oh, little out route.
Almost caught
Little
there.
deep out route. Not a bad throw. It was on target. Just couldn't haul it in. Plenty of time. You got 1:08 left. John Marshall desperately needs to keep them out of the end zone or even off the scoreboard.
Yeah, and I'm expecting another big play here. Maybe a little chunk play to get the first down. But
normally John Marshall in Park has not been close in the past several years.
Well, last year it was really close. It was a one-score game.
Was it a one-score?
Yeah.
Okay.
But before that, you're correct. Brendan Wack kind of getting the pass.
Neat little play by Park there. Bordas kind of just waited till the defender came up on him and then he dumped it over top of him. He's a pretty heads-up player. It's going to bring up 3rd and long for Park, though. It was complete, but they lost yardage.
I think that's honestly one of Park's best qualities is, when I've been around those guys, they can kind of take things in their own hands. Like, they can innovate plays. They can just kind of –
They play a little backyard football.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's – in elementary school, that's all it was.
Good throw. Could not come up with it. It's going to bring up 4th down. So John Marshall is going to get the ball back. This has been a very
odd, unconventional.
Last 2 minutes of this quarter has had 4th possession changes.
Yeah, don't really see that. It's kind of a pinball game.
Number 14, Jed Hunley.
Hunley will be back to punt for Park.
I'm telling you, be ready for that fake. I know always gotta be ready for it. I know it's a big
and I would guess here, Quinn, too.
Yeah, they're punting.
They are punting, but
high snap. That's a great punt, though. Spiraling punt and a great bounce. Beautiful bounce.
I would say that John Marshall's probably just going to take a knee here and go into halftime down by 9.
I think that's a smart thing to do.
It's going to be 14 seconds to go. I would not assume that we're going to see anything different than taking a knee.
Not really much you can do here with 14
seconds
you don't
left. You don't want to take a chance on trying to throw the ball down the field and give an interception or any kind of crazy play that happens.
Yeah.
Go in, regroup. You're down 2 scores, 9 points, and you're still in this ball game. And John Marshall's usually done a pretty good job at halftime of adjustments and things like that.
First down for Monarchs, the ball at your 3-yard line.
Just going to hand the ball off.
Don Cooper.
And he stays in bounds, so the clock is going to
stop momentarily.
They did get a first down.
It's a pain on cleaning and restoration first down. And Monarchs are going to take it to half. Oh, no, timeout. Well, it said timeout on the screen. Sorry. No, they took it to half. I don't know.
So with the clock running out in the second quarter, it's Wheeling Park 21, John Marshall 12. We will be right back here at Monarch Stadium after this commercial break.
For over 4 decades, the health plan has been rooted in your community and the state of West Virginia. A steady part of your family and your business. We're here for you with health services designed to manage and improve your well-being. The health plan is powered by a team of dedicated healthcare professionals and trusted local partners. Because your health deserves more than just coverage. It deserves commitment. The health plan. Here for you.
Toyota reliability. For all your adventures. Built to perform, born to thrill. Toyota RAV4. Find yourself discovering more. Buy yours now and save with low 4.75% APR financing. Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back to the halftime, and the senior night is coming out for this is the JM band, I believe, because football had their thing too. But for this week's halftime show, for this week's GKT halftime show, WJMH Media would like to take some time to recognize the football, cheer, dance, band, and broadcasting seniors who have put in so much time not only this year but throughout their high school careers.
Briar Cork is the son of Shelley and Dave Scott and has 4 siblings, Kelsey, Whitney, Colson, and Preston. He is a member of the football team, National Technical Honor Society, and Drug Free Club. He enjoys being a peer tutor for Special Olympics. As a member of the basketball team, he has been the captain, selected for OVAC first team, and holds the record for most rebounds in a single season. Briar would like to thank his parents, all of his coaches, and teammates. His future plans are to attend WVU and major in engineering. Joey Evans is the son of Christina and Kevin Evans. During his time at John Marshall, he has been a member of the Marshall County Strings program. Joey has been a member of the WJMH broadcasting crew for 2 years and has worked several events as an audio technician and camera operator. In the studio, he is a reporter and audio technician for WJMH Reports. Following graduation, Joey wants to pursue coding or a related field. Joey would like to give a special thanks to his amazing parents for supporting him throughout his life. Stephen Frazier is the son of Stephen and Jessica Frazier and has 3 siblings, Lucas, Arlo, and Stella. Stephen is the student council president, a CTE completer in the carpentry program, and a member of the JM track and football teams. He would like to thank his grandparents, Michelle and Harry Myers, his parents, siblings, as well as coaches and teachers. Stephen's plans for the future are to attend WVU and study petroleum engineering. Cannon Goddard is the son of Ashley Dobbs and Matt Goddard and has 2 siblings, Wilder and Paisley. He has participated in track, archery, and football. He is a member of the Drug Free Club. Cannon would like to thank his mom for always supporting him in his decisions, as well as his family and close friends for always being there for him. His future plans are to enlist in the U.S. Army. Alina Holliday is the daughter of John and Sonia Holliday. She plays the alto saxophone in the band. At John Marshall, Alina has been a member of the orchestra and chamber orchestra. She is also a member of the Wheeling Youth Symphony and was a member of the WV All-State Orchestra. She is a 3-year member of the Steel Band and has also participated in Region Honor Band. Previously, she was a state officer for Technology Student Association. She is also a member of Youth Leadership Association, the Outdoor Club, the Life Smarts team, and is a 4-year letterman on the girls lacrosse team. After graduation, Alina plans to pursue a degree in environmental science. Michaela Kazemka is the daughter of Sheena Rose. She is a member of the percussion section. While at John Marshall, Michaela has been a member of the tennis team, orchestra, robotics, and the steel band. She is also a member of the award-winning percussion ensemble that competed at the Percussive Arts Society's International Conference. After graduation, Michaela plans to become a tattoo artist. Caden Diggy Knapp is the son of Keith and Marianne Knapp and his 1 sibling, Camden. Caden is a member of the football, basketball, and baseball teams. He is also a member of the National Technical Honor Society and the 1,000 Pound Club. His plans for the future are to go to college for chemical engineering. Riley Kordak is the daughter of Jennifer and Jason Kordak. During her time at John Marshall, she has been a 4-year letterman for the John Marshall girls soccer team, John Marshall archery team, and Drug Free Club. Riley has been a member of the WJMH broadcasting crew for 2 years, where she has worked several events as a camera operator. In the studio, she is a reporter and camera operator for WJMH Reports. Riley would like to send a special thanks to her parents for getting her where she is today. She doesn't know what she would do without them. Chevy Large is the son of Amanda Blake and Billy Large. During his time at John Marshall, he has been a member of the tennis team, Monarch Company, choir, and Leo Club. Chevy has been a member of the WJMH broadcasting crew for 3 years and has worked several events as a camera operator and audio technician. He also enjoys taking behind-the-scenes pictures at events. In the studio, he is a reporter, assistant producer, and anchor for WJMH Reports. Following graduation, Chevy plans to attend West Liberty University to major in broadcasting and minor in animal care. Chevy would like to send a special thanks to Mrs. McElhaney and Mr. Wood. Michaela Renly Lesnet is the daughter of Brenda and Walter Lesnet. She is a percussionist in the band. While at John Marshall, Renly has been a member of the percussion ensemble, steel band, and tennis team. After graduation, Renly plans to go to college to become a therapist for children. Mason Markinich is the son of Chad and Heather Markinich and has one sibling, Olivia. Mason has played football since the 5th grade and baseball for 13 years. He is a 3-year letterman in both football and baseball. He received honorable mention All-State honors in football and second team All-Valley in football his junior year. He also received All-OVAC second team in baseball his junior year. Mason received the Wheeling Elks Marshall County Student Athlete of the Month for August and WTOV News 9 Scholar Athlete of the Week. He is a member of the Drug Free Club, National Honor Society, and the National Technical Honor Society. He has been a peer tutor for Special Olympics the last 3 years. Mason would like to thank his mom, dad, grandparents, teachers, and coaches for always believing in him. After graduation, Mason plans to attend West Liberty University. Liam Kennedy Marlin is the son of Chris and Angela Marlin and Kelly and Lance Twiley. He is a percussionist in the band. While at John Marshall, Liam has participated in track, band, steel band, percussion ensemble, National Technical Honor Society, and Monarch Medical. After graduation, Liam plans to go to college to pursue a nursing degree. Kane Matthew Martin is the son of Bree Curto and Craig Martin. He is a member of the football, basketball, and baseball teams. He is also a member of the Drug Free Club, as well as a CTE completer in the welding program. Kane would like to thank his mom and dad, Coach Yoakum, and his grandpa David Parrish. His future plans are to attend Northern Community College to pursue a welding degree and then start an apprenticeship. Carly Minch is the daughter of Alicia Wade, Jerry Wade, Randy Minch, and Bobby Joe Manili. Carly plays the clarinet in the band. While at John Marshall, Carly has been a member of the Drug Free Club, Game Changers, Monarch Maniacs, YLA, and HOSAP. After graduation, Carly plans to attend WV Northern Community College to study nursing. Taylor Morgan is the daughter of Justin Morgan and Cecilia Trent, and the granddaughter of Robert Trent and Cindy Trent. During her time at John Marshall, she has been an active member in Marshall County Strings and Leo Club. Taylor has been a member of the WJMH broadcasting crew for 2 years and has worked several events as a camera operator. In the studio, she is a reporter and floor director for WJMH Reports. Following graduation, Taylor plans to attend cosmetology school. Taylor would like to send a special thanks to her family, friends, Mrs. McElhaney, and Mr. Wood. Savannah Renee Potts is the daughter of Timothy and Melissa Potts. She plays the clarinet in the band. At JM, Savannah has been a member of the swim team, the track team, National Honor Society, and the steel drum band. After graduation, Savannah plans to attend WVU to major in psychology and minor in forensics. John Austin Robbins is the son of John and Tiffany Robbins. He plays saxophone in the band. John is a member of the strings and band programs. After graduation, John plans to earn an electrical degree and become a certified electrician. Ricky Robinson is the son of Rick and Heather Robinson. He is a member of the percussion section. This year, Ricky joined the golf team. Ricky is also a 4-year member of the steel band and competed twice as a member of the JM Percussion Ensemble, placing in the top 3 groups at the Percussive Art Society's International Conference. After graduation, Ricky plans to attend college for a degree in civil engineering. Ash Roth is the son of Megan and Joe Logston. During his time at John Marshall, he has participated in robotics, Youth Leadership Association, Monarch Company stage crew, and choir. He is also a member of the National Technical Honor Society. Ash has been a member of the WJMH broadcasting crew for 2 years and has worked several events as director, technical director, and graphics operator. In the studio, he is a reporter and director for WJMH Reports. Following graduation, Ash plans to join the West Virginia National Guard, then attend college for criminal justice or journalism. Ash would like to send a special thanks to Carly McElhaney, Tony Wood, and Cole Sims. They have been wonderful mentors to him in the last years of his high school career. Kaylee Stauffer is the daughter of Kevin and Nicole Stauffer. Kaylee also has two siblings, Tyler and Mackenzie Stauffer. Kaylee has been cheering for 9 years. 3 of the years she cheered for Sherrard's competition team, and all 4 years on John Marshall's competition team. Kaylee's been a member of the Drug-Free Club for all 4 years, volunteers for the Marshall County Special Olympics, and is also a part of the nursing program. Kaylee would like to thank her parents, Mammy, Pap, Grandma, and especially all her coaches for all their support and being her biggest fan, without whom she wouldn't be where she is today. After graduation, Kaylee plans to attend West Virginia Northern Community College to become a registered nurse. Carly Strickland is the daughter of Corey and Tina Strickland and has two sisters, Kyla and Kiera. Carly has been a member of the varsity cheerleading squad for 4 years and has been a dancer at Arielettes for 16 years. She is also a member of the National Honor Society, Drug-Free Club, Student Council, JM's Game Changers, and Monarch Maniacs. Carly volunteers at Special Olympics and Night to Shine. She would like to thank her parents, sisters, grandparents, teammates, and coaches for giving endless support and encouragement throughout the years and helping her reach her goals, getting to where she is today. After graduation, she plans to attend West Virginia University to study pharmacy. Shayla Terry is co-captain of the dance team. She is the daughter of Craig Terry and Jessica Terry, and Tony Terry and Brian Saunders, and the granddaughter of Gary and Patricia Terry, and Anna and the late David Klein. Her brother Jacob is one of her biggest fans. Shayla has been dancing since she was 2 years old. She has been a member of the competition team at Take A Bow Dance Center for 9 years, where she has won many top adjudications and overall awards. She wants to study nursing at West Virginia University, where she aspires to be a member of their dance team. Shayla would like to thank her family for always giving her much love and support. She would like to thank her dance teachers, Chelsea Loy and Kaylee Blake, along with her dance team coach, Kelly Helmick, for teaching her the importance of teamwork, discipline, and humility. Jacob Thames is the son of Christine and Jason Thames, and has two siblings, Jaron and Casey. He is a member of the football team, Drug-Free Club, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, the Principals List, and will be a CTE double completer in both drafting and engineering. Jacob would like to thank his mom, dad, Mr. Wolodkin, and Mr. Morris. His future plans are to attend WVU to become an engineer. Willie Vessels is the son of William Vessels Sr. and Angel Alderman. Willie plays French horn in the band. In addition to the band, he participates in the JM Auto Tech program. After graduation, Willie plans to attend Universal Technical Institute to study mechanics. Riley Wells is the son of Kathy Lance. During his time at John Marshall, he has participated in Monarch Maniacs. He is also a member of the National Technical Honor Society. Riley has been a member of the WJMH broadcasting crew for 3 years and has worked several events as a camera operator. In the studio, he is a reporter and technical director for WJMH Reports. Following graduation, Riley plans to attend college to major in broadcasting. Riley would like to send a special thanks to all of his family and friends, as well as his former English teacher, Mrs. Kylie Benson, for making a difference, his former history teacher, Mr. Keith Riggle, for putting smiles on many faces, and his current broadcasting teacher, Mrs. Carly McElhaney, for keeping standards high and pushing everyone to accomplish their goals. Xavier Wells is the son of Michelle Wells, Sam Ames, and Tom Wells, and has two siblings, Zachary and Jocelyn. While at JM, he is lettered in football and track, and also holds 2 school records in track. He is a member of the National Honor Society. Xavier would like to thank his mom for everything she does, as well as Coach Sam and Coach Sansone for their support in the weight room. He plans to go to college to study exercise physiology and pursue a career in physical therapy. Zachary Thomas Wells is the son of Michelle Wells, Sam Ames, and Tom Wells. Zachary plays several instruments within the band program. While at John Marshall, Zachary has been a member of Youth Leadership Association while holding office for his senior year. He is also a member of Student Council, Steel Band, Leo Club, National Honor Society, and Orchestra. After graduation, Zach plans to attend WVU to pursue a degree in music education and become a high school band director. Quinton West is the son of Carrie Copley. Throughout his high school career, he has played soccer, football, and lacrosse, as well as being a member of the swim team, track team, and outdoor club. Quinton has been a member of the WJMH broadcasting crew for 2 years and has worked football games as the play-by-play announcer. In the studio, he is a reporter and sports and entertainment anchor for WJMH Reports. While he is currently undecided on future plans, he would like to play soccer in college. Quinton would like to send a special thanks to his mom, his stepdad, Mrs. McElhaney, and Mr. Wood. Kyle Williams is the son of Jessica Goers and the late Frank Williams. He has 4 siblings, Mallory, Colin, Lorelai, and Amber. Kyle is an active member of the Drug Free Club. He wants to thank his late father, mom, and girlfriend for their support. After graduation, Kyle plans to attend Rosedale Technical College and pursue auto mechanics. Gracie Wood Powell is the daughter of Brandy and Russell Powell. Gracie plays the flute in the band. In addition to band, Gracie is a part of the YLA Club and was a member of the Leo Club for 1 year. After graduation, Gracie plans to go to WVU to pursue a degree in forensic science. Zeke Young is the son of Jody Blatt and Eric Young, and he has 4 siblings, Elijah, Chelsea, Kylie, and Maddie. He is a member of the football and track teams. Zeke wants to thank all the coaches who took the time to work with him to help him develop as a person and an athlete. His future plans are to attend college to play football and study business.
Injured in an accident? We're ready to help. Chat with a legal representative now at gkt.com or contact our office for a free consultation. Need help? Get help. Get GKT.
You're watching a WJMH Media production. We're an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School, whose goal is to connect, entertain, and inform. Along with many John Marshall High School productions, WJMH Media has also worked with WTRF, the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, and the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
We rely on tractor trailers to keep our economy moving. But when a company puts profits before safety, tragedy happens. If you've been injured in a truck crash, time is critical. Contact GKT today. Need help? Get help. Get GKT.
Welcome back. The band just performed, and that was great. You know, they play Radiohead every time. We've actually got some time for some halftime highlights, so we're gonna look at that in the first quarter. We'll see. Here we go, Wheeling Park. This is the touchdown they opened up with, and or it should be. First off, highlights. Isn't
That's not what was on the sheet.
No, it wasn't. But
still a highlight.
Still a highlight nonetheless. There's the touchdown. That was Justice. That was
the Bortis to the Justice.
Yeah, Bortis to
connection.
Justice. Yeah, that's the Bortis fighting for justice. He made it. You know, big play to open up the. Oh, speaking of big, here's a big guy right here. Now this was the best play of the year. Maybe for me at least. I'm not even a Park. I don't even go to Park. I mean, this is my favorite play of the year.
If they had the Richter scale going right there when he fell.
The seismic?
The
seismic. Yeah, I think there's a bit of a seismic activity in China right now. Probably feeling it. Now, this is Xavier Wells running it all the way back right after the big man touchdown. This is a big run, skinny kind of.
It was a huge momentum shifter. Oh, yeah. Wheeling Park took the momentum away. John Marshall got it right back within 30 seconds.
Yeah, you can see.
That kept him in the ball game because it was getting ready to get out of hand.
And this is Caden Knapp, Xavier Wells, first down over the shoulder, triple coverage.
Not sure how he caught that one.
Not sure. It's one of those like close your eyes and pray type of thing. Now this is a next up. We have in the second quarter a Zeke Young, nice little catch, and get that first down and brought down by Quentin Scott. He's got a great first name, Quentin Scott.
I'm sure you would think that.
Yeah, but it's spelled with an E. So it could be better. Last one of the half, and this was Dalton Cooper, kind of his Cam Scattaboo run-esque, right up the middle, little celebration. Kind of got to bring out something else for the celebration. That was weak. Not much of a celebration.
Well, you get too much more of that in high school, you get a flag called.
Well, I mean, you do something, putting the ball in the camera. You could at least do a little shimmy. You get 2 pumps at least.
So where we are at right here at halftime, it's Wheeling Park 21, John Marshall 12, as the teams start to come back out the field to get warmed up for the second half. Quinn, I would say that John Marshall, we know John Marshall is getting the second half kickoff, so they have the potential to get themselves not that they're not in this game already, but get
really
themselves in position to win this game with a crucial first drive of the second half. And they finished the half pretty strong, moving the ball, throwing the ball around, taking what Wheeling Park gave them on some of those short passes. And so I think they feel like they can come out and kind of continue that this half. I mean, they were doing a lot of no huddle, not no huddle. They were doing a lot of empty sets and things like that. Park, on the other hand, I'm sure wants to come out and try to clean up some of the penalties that they accrued the first half, because that really shot themselves in the foot on several drives, and that kind of kept John Marshall in this game. And
shot themselves a lot in the foot. Empty the clip. Well, let's check in with Christian Turak down the sideline. Christian is with Coach Caesar.
Go. I'm here with Coach Caesar here. Coach, Park jumped out to a 21-0 lead. Monarchs came back, 12 unanswered points. How do you keep the momentum going in the second half?
We just keep on fighting. We know we're playing for our lives right now. Looks like we're going to have to get a W here to get in. So kids have done a good job fighting back. We've made some plays, and we're right in the game right now.
Huge kickoff return by Xavier Wells. Talk to me a little bit about Xavier and how big that play was.
Oh, that play was huge. We go down 21-0, all the momentum's on their side, and guess what? As soon as he breaks it, we get a little momentum back and put ourselves in a good situation.
A little bit of a slow start for the offense there in the first quarter, but found some rhythm, moved the chains, got the offense moving. How do you keep that offense moving in the second half?
We're going to have to. We've got them spread out a little bit. We got to keep on throwing the ball, moving the sticks like we talked about earlier. Moving the sticks, and then we're going to make a big play when we have a chance to make a big play.
Good luck, Coach Caesar. Thanks.
You actually got a pretty good look at Jay Bordis in the background warming up.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that, but this is going to be a big.
It's one of those things, we talk about John Marshall, and they've been throwing the ball well, and they've kind of improved as the seasons have gone along in that phase of the game. Who would have thought that John Marshall would be throwing the ball on Wheeling Park? I mean, typically you would think that they're more of the hard-nosed, pound it, run it down your throat type of football programs. But they're coming out and they feel like they can throw the ball on Park and move the ball and match up athletically, which is something they've not been able to do the last couple of years.
If you would have asked me last year if John Marshall would be throwing the ball, period, I would not believe you. And
they are
completely different. It's a completely different team.
They've done a good job of that, and coaching staff has done a good job of finding the rhythm and the that part of their game that maybe was not their strength, and they've made it their strength. So here we are to start the second half. Third quarter, John Marshall will get the ball first.
It's Anthony Mealy to kick off. I want to say a little bit of a, I don't know if it was an onside kick, maybe a little squib.
It was definitely an onside kick.
Well, but I would. It's supposed to be like 11 yards.
But I would definitely give them. It wouldn't have kicked it deep again for them.
Let's look around the valley. Roane County 24, Tyler 22, Pendleton County 0, Cameron 7 is up in the second quarter. Magnolia 0, Clayville 22 in the third, Valley 18, Richwood 16 in the first quarter. Delaware Buckeye Valley 7, Steubenville 38 in the Region 1 Division 3 Ohio playoffs. Fairfield Union 0, New Lexington 26, St. Clairsville 17, Garrettsville Garfield, 20. We're back. And John Marshall is getting set to pass, and a quick pass, and it's going to be dropped by Kane Martin. Kind of a wobbly pass from.
Well, ball hit him in the hands. He's got to catch that ball. I mean, that would have been pick up of 5 to 7 yards. And, you know, in games like this, those are the plays that you've got to execute on because it's open, it's there. They made the right decision and just didn't execute. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for John Marshall, whereas it would have been 2nd and about 3 probably.
Yeah, 2nd very short.
Well, but you know when you're fighting for your lives and playoff lives and in the game, you've got to make those plays.
That Caden Knapp kind of maybe on the wrong side, maybe put him in motion. Don Cooper blocking for him. He's got Xavier Wells overthrown.
Fish was reaching for the flag, but I think he felt it was.
Yeah, he kind of got him after the ball hit the ground. I don't think it was unintentional,
non-catchable. Yeah, he had a step on him, but the ball was just a little bit overthrown. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for John Marshall.
But you just overthrew him.
See, Park. I think Parks. We were talking about Parks D line. I think Parks rotating their D line quite a bit because their D line they get now is not nearly as big.
I
as
do
the
not
other group.
see number 76. Or Caden Knapp's going to air this one out. He's got open. A man.
Oh, and he drops it.
He's going to want to forget about that one.
Wide open. Ball was there, and that would have been enough for a big first down play.
It's always bad when you hear the ooh.
Here's a health plan replay of that long pass.
It's great. It was a great pass, and honestly, not a bad route from Kane. And just that's what it was right there. Let's see it.
Him in a bad spot, right in the hands.
You know that
you saw his eyes went up.
You gotta catch the ball with your hands, with your chest.
John Marshall punt. They get a good roll.
And
not quite as good as Parks' rolls have been going, but they did get a good roll, and the ball is going to be placed for Wheeling Park on the 24-yard line to start their first drive of the second half. And here's Around the Valley scores: Nelsonville, York 28, Union Local 0, Beverly, Fort Fry 28-14 over Caldwell, West Jefferson 14, Toronto 6.
And honestly, one of the biggest factors in this game is confidence and obviously momentum, and that he's gotta be like Kane Martin's gotta be like a goldfish there. He's gotta really forget about that. And Brennan Wack gets hit hard and get a gain of about 3.
So Marshall did a nice job of the gang tackling there. Like Jacob Caesar was the first one there and stood him up, and then 2 or 3 other Monarchs came in and took a couple shots at him. So he earned those 4. He earned those 4 yards.
Let's get another look at that. Brought to you by the Health Plan replay. It's a good, a good gang tackle there. Just kind of Mason Markinich kind of came in the back and disrupted him. He's got a man wide open, number 8, and he catches it. That's a great tackle though. Almost really could have gone away from him. That's Xavier Wells, but that is number 8, Owen Dobrinsky Hines, 5'7", senior. I've actually never heard of him.
That is a Panhandle Restoration and Cleaning first down for Wheeling Park, and that was an excellent throw by Jay Bordas. He's had all day to throw the ball. The O-line of I say John Marshall's not getting pressure, but the O-line for Wheeling Park has done a nice job of keeping the Monarchs out and giving Bordas plenty of time to throw the ball. That's a first down inside the 30.
That's a handoff to Brendan Wack, and he's got room, and that's going to be a touchdown.
That was way too easy, Quinn. That was way too easy. He was untouched.
The Monarchs aren't careful here. This could get away from him.
Well, that's not exactly how they wanted to start the second half. Going 3 and out, and then giving up a quick score to Park. So that's going to take the score to 27
to extra point
to 12 pending. With extra point coming. John Marshall just really hasn't had a whole lot of an answer for their passing game. That's good.
10-21.
It's a good extra point there from Anthony Mealy. If you're going to look at their box, the health plan replay. Brennan Wack, he's a hard runner. I went to the Park game versus University, and he was running all over the place. And that's exactly what he looked like all game. And that was kind of what I was waiting for. Was waiting for him to kind of break out of that second line of defense and just get going. Once he starts running, he usually doesn't stop.
You know, Wack is a 6 foot, 190-pound senior. And he is.
It's weird saying he's a senior now. I feel like
definitely taking advantage of his last regular season game.
Yeah,
as the stadium is a little quiet, they start playing Renegade here, trying to pump up the Monarch team.
Let's see if it does anything. Look at the Ohio playoffs. Delaware, Buckeye Valley, 14-45, laying on them in the third quarter. Fairfield Union 0, New Lexington 39. St. Clairsville 17, Garrettsville, Garfield 20, Portsmouth 0, and Barnesville 34. Union Local 0, Nelsonville 28, Caldwell 14, Beverly Fort Fry 28, Toronto 6, and West Jefferson 14. We've got our WV SAC playoffs are next week, so gotta hope Pikeview loses. Monarchs can pull out a win, and
well, John Marshall's got a lot of work to do here, and
yeah, it is
next quarter and
10 minutes.
Quarter and 10 minutes, yeah. They've definitely got to do something on this drive. This could get away from them, and it might be hard to get back.
They should have let that roll out of bounds.
Well, they get the ball on the 38-yard line.
I guess it wouldn't be higher than 35. Right.
I wasn't going to say anything, but they were better off falling on it. So John Marshall will take on the 38-yard line in their own territory, down 28-12 with 10:22 to go in the third quarter.
And that number 76 man, he scored the touchdown. He's back in the game, so that's definitely something to look out for. Don Cooper gets the handoff, and good game, about 3 there. Pikeview is up 56-33 at the half.
They've put up some points.
So, and Robert
that's not faring well. So it looks like if that's the game that's going to be deciding factor,
Monarchs
have to win in order to get in. And they've had a good season. You know, we would love to see them extend their season by at least a week.
Yeah. And
for these seniors and, you know, for the coaches, they work hard all season.
Great catch from Landon Snyder there to get the first down.
Got a flag. I'm not sure what. Looks like it might be on Park. Yep, it is on Park, and it's going to be an automatic first down for John Marshall. That is a big help in this drive and get them in closer to scoring position. Pass interference on the Patriots is the call.
No. I don't know if they'll take it or not.
Oh, yeah. That's an automatic first down.
It's 15 yards, yeah.
Okay, so now the Monarchs will advance to the Park 44-yard line.
Okay, Knapp has 3 receivers out to his left, so see what he's going to do. He's going to loft one out to Xavier Wells, and it's in and out
of his hands. He had it. The ball was there. He could not hang on. I think the ground just knocked it out when he fell.
And Michael Nieder,
he comes up holding his arm a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Here's the health plan replay of that long pass.
With your body weight, you don't fall to that arm like that.
I've seen a lot of breaks like that.
Yeah.
He dropped it right before he hit the ground, but it was still, the ball was there, and that would have been a heck of a catch, but
for sure. Kind of the same formation here.
2nd and 10 for the Monarchs.
Jacob Thames in that position, and there goes Don Cooper, just like Brendan Wack.
He gone. He gone.
Touchdown, Don Cooper. Maybe let's see if he's got a better celebration. There, he's just going to do. Oh, there we go.
John Marshall hangs around. makes it 28-18, cuts the
It's like
lead
Nino
to
Jerome
10.
out there running that ball. Wow, that was great.
Now, will they try to go for 2, cut it to 8? I'm pretty sure that's probably what Coach Caesar's thinking. Go for 2.
Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't.
And cut this lead to 8 points, and that'll keep them on 1-score game. That was a huge play right there because this game was starting to slip a little bit, I think, momentum-wise and time-wise from John Marshall. So that score was crucial.
And point-wise. Now down 10. This was a big 2-point conversion here. Knapp is just throwing it up, and he has a man.
Well-designed play. He had to hold the ball. He looked one way, waited for his receiver to clear the back of the end zone, and we'll see that on the health plan replay. Take a look here, Quinn. Watch the receiver run clear across the back of the end zone.
Come on now, this is Dalton Cooper.
Oh, this is the touchdown. I'm sorry, not 2-point conversion. I was getting ahead of myself.
It's all right. You got to.
I was just impressed with the 2-point conversion.
But
that's a heck of a run. Once he gets in the open field, he's tough.
Absolutely.
All right, so with their score 28-20, with 9:10 to go, we'll be right back with more action here at Monarch Stadium after this commercial break.
Hi, I'm Coach Rich Rodriguez, head football coach, West Virginia Mountaineers. I make a lot of decisions as a head coach. You make a lot of decisions in life. If disaster ever strikes your home or business, make the right call and call Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration. I know these folks. They're great to work with. They're outstanding. They've served for over 50 years in the Mountain State. They'll treat you right. If you ever have a disaster, if you ever need something fixed, call Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration. That's the team the Mountaineers will call.
Welcome back to Monarch Stadium. The Monarchs getting ready to kick off to the Patriots. Score being 28-20. Landon McCabe is setting the ball up.
That gets the Monarchs right back in this ball game, Quinn.
Yeah, absolutely. And
you can tell the difference in the atmosphere. The crowd's getting a little tuned up.
I can hear the fans again.
You hear the fans. John Marshall's is excited. They're back in the game. And we'll see what happens here on this drive and see if John Marshall can hold Wheeling Park.
Another squib kick, a little bit of a watermelon kick. Did those at Central too. And that's a good return. That's a great return.
Oh, shoestring tackle. Saved it.
Owen Dobrinsky Hines. I love saying that name. Dobrinsky. Sounds like that's got to be like Eastern European, right? Dobrinsky.
Looked like John Marshall had him bottled up, and then he just kind of got to the outside, which is going to set up Wheeling Park 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line. And I would assume, Park's just going to continue to do what they've been doing.
Yeah, they're going to hand off to Brendan Wack, who
good gang tackle, pick up about 3.
He missed a tackle up front, but was able to bring him down after a gain of 3.
2nd and 6 for Park. It'd be a big series right here if John Marshall could hold him and get the ball back, give it 3 and out, and definitely take some more momentum back.
Absolutely.
On out the 45.
Jay Boris getting ready to hands it off to Brendan Wack again. And again, the gain 3.
Monarchs doing a better job against the run here in this series. Giving up 2 or 3 yards, but against Wack, that's not bad because he's a very tough runner to bring down. So 3rd and about 4. Big play for John Marshall.
Jay Bordas rolls out to his left. Will pass it. He's going to get the first down in and then some. Ball comes out. Oh, we've got some. Yeah, they're
a little bootleg action. Bordas did a nice job of play fake, rolling out, hitting the open receiver.
It's number 21, Preston Hetherington.
John Marshall knocked him out of bounds, but not before he picked up the Panhandle Cleaning Restoration first down.
Let's look at on the health plan replay. No, it just came out there right at the last second. Big hit there. Brennan Whack. Wow. And now
John Marshall over pursued on that one, and Whack cuts it back
not
against
much.
the grain and goes in untouched.
Not much you can do when Brennan Whack gets past the line of scrimmage.
Well,
and,
you know,
that first line of
when you've got a good runner like that, you start to scrape as a defensive linebacker. You start to scrape, then you over scrape, and then when the running back cuts back, there's nobody there. You lose some lanes. But now Wheeling Park on to kick the extra point.
Momentum kind of goes down a little bit here, but still plenty of time. Anthony Mealy makes it.
It is good. Makes the score 35, Wheeling Park. John Marshall, 20. Let's take a look at the health plan replay of that last scoring play for Park.
And that's honestly always been a trend in these games. Is it's always high scoring, but if John Marshall could just hold Park to 2 or 3 scores, John Marshall would win every other year, But Park is just notorious for just going ham on offense.
Okay, we got the Ohio playoffs around the valley. Nelsonville, York, 35. Union Locals, 0 in the third quarter. Beverly, Fort Fry, 28 over Caldwell, 14 in the third. West Jefferson and Toronto are tied at 14 in the fourth quarter with the Division 6, Region 23 game.
Also want to say good luck to, I guess, all the other teams and all the other Class A team in going to the playoffs.
And good luck to the John Marshall volleyball team.
Oh yeah, going down state.
Going to the John Marshall volleyball team going to state playoffs.
Good luck to Wheeling Central in their playoffs. They're single A, so it doesn't count. I can still root for them. Zeke Young's gonna return it, and
well, you always should root for them. They're local. As long as you're not playing them.
They said they said whenever I was getting ready to transfer, once a night, you're always a night. I stand by that.
There you go. So John Marshall will take over. Ball will be placed on about the 31. And with 7:38 to go, they were down again by 15.
And they've score again. They've again got to get a nice little 2-point conversion. So a lot to do for this Monarchs offense. It's going to be a counter play, and Dalton Cooper is going to get a decent chunk of yards there.
Getting him about 5.
And he literally just moves like a
Whack was on the stop for Park.
Whack's got to be the most conditioned man on the field. He is all over the place.
He is all over the field on both sides of the ball. Critical that John Marshall drives down here and gets some points on the board. They had the momentum, and then they lost it again. It's just been a game of changing momentum.
And going over the top.
We did not get a flag. I think it was just, again, incidental contact.
Kane Martin not happy with the call, but unfortunately,
all receivers want pass interference called, and unfortunately, that was not pass interference. Here's the health plan replay of that. You can judge for yourself.
I'm going to judge right now, see whether he's got a case or not. I'm going to be his pass interference lawyer. He's got a case. I'm sorry. He got
Wheeling Park was playing the ball.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. That was
so.
not interference.
The ball was 5 yards in front of him. I don't think
you're talking like an offensive guy.
And you're talking like you were a defensive coordinator.
That's exactly right.
You were a defensive coordinator, so you're biased, and that doesn't matter. I was a kicker, so I have the perfect opinion because I'm not biased either way. So
4th down for John Marshall. 4th and 1. This is a huge play for them. They've got to get this, or Park is going to take over with excellent field position.
Absolutely. JM hoping, and that's not going to help. And
Marshall moved. Now they're going to have to punt the ball.
So that Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration first down
did not happen.
5 yards more out of reach, but I would, looking into my crystal ball, I'd see a punt coming.
That's probably a pretty good guess, Quinn.
You like that?
Yep.
I'm like 2 for 2 on guesses.
That was an educated guess.
Very educated. Take another guess.
Better snap this time. Low kick.
That's going to be a great
it's
roll.
Going to roll.
Ooh,
well,
you thought it was. I thought it was.
Still got a little
bad.
bit of a roll, but not as much as I was anticipating.
No, I thought that was going to be a little skipper.
So ball will be placed at the Wheeling Park 31-yard line, where they will take over with 5:48 to go in the third period. Up 30, third quarter. What is wrong with me tonight? 35-20.
Yeah,
I must have hockey on the mind, or basketball. Probably basketball.
Well, we were talking about the Nailers earlier, so I personally think, from being in psychology,
coming back from
I've coached
basketball for years. I think I'm just in basketball mode for some reason.
Well, here's Jay Bordes rolling out to his left. Aaron went out, and
now there John Marshall brought some pressure, got to Bordes, and forced him to throw the ball a little bit farther than he wanted to
Dobrinsky Hines.
So that was, there's an example of what pressure does for you defensively. Here's a health plan replay.
And I didn't realize
in the third quarter.
Looking at this Wheeling Park roster, they're not very tall. I mean, there's a couple dudes, 6'5", 6'5", 6'2". Of course, you're going to have those, but 5'7", 5'7", 5'9", 5'8", 5'7", 5'5", 5'5". It's like
Whack carrying the ball for another 4, 5, 6 yards. Going to bring up a third and about four for Foe. Third and about Foe.
Third and 5 officially now. Once they spot it.
I don't know about
that. Well, you can argue with the board. Jay Bordes is going to hand it off to Brennan Wack, who tries to find a hole and gets close to that first on mark. He's going to be you.
Yep,
they're going to give it to him.
So it's going to be a 1st and 10, a panhandle and restoration, cleaning first down.
Panhandle cleaning and restoration.
Ball out their own 42.
Did they have panhandle cleaning and restoration in Virginia?
No, sir.
That's why you don't know it. You don't know the jingle. That's why you don't know.
I do know the jingle. I just my tongue has been tied all evening. Oh, that's 44. A big run. 44 delivering some blows.
Big fullback right there. That's number 44.
Nolan Yanchak. A 5'11", 200-pound
tight end.
They haven't listed him to tight end, but they handed him the ball. He's a senior.
Looked like a fullback position right there.
First down for Wheeling Park. Out the
I know you're too young for this, but he looked like that old Mike Allstott from Tampa Bay back in the day.
I was thinking of what's his name? I can't remember. I'll remember it later tonight when I'm laying in bed. But Brendan Wack is going to get a good chunk of yards. What's his name?
Cork. Briar Cork on the stop from the Monarchs.
I cannot think of it.
2nd and 4 for the Patriots. Clock is rolling at 3:53 in the third quarter.
There you go. Who was that really good Steelers fullback we had for like a good bit?
Fullback?
Yeah. Or there's Jay Bordes looking at almost
incomplete pass. Just couldn't hang on. Pass was there. Receiver could not hold on.
Wasn't it like Mix or like Nick Mix or something? Yeah.
Third down, 5.
Look at that again. Brought to you by the health plan replay.
We have the winning ticket.
Because he was the fullback with like Le'Veon Bell was there.
948.
I don't remember that.
Killer Bees.
The bootleg.
Yeah, Jay Bordes. He's got a man wide open in Brendan Wack. He doesn't find him, but he finds
that guy.
Owen Dobrinsky. Found him real well.
And he's talking a little bit. They better get a flag. So he is going to get Mr. Bordes is going to get a flag on top of that touchdown pass.
And it's not really going to matter. It's going to be assessed on the kickoff. But
Daughtry's not going to be happy about that one.
No, and I feel like Bordes might want to take him to court there.
I'm going to refrain. But that is going to really make it difficult for John Marshall.
Jay Borders does have a heck of a game.
I believe that's his third touchdown pass tonight or fourth.
I've lost count.
I know he was telling John Marshall about it there after the pass.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably ask some of the John Marshall players how many, or actually probably shouldn't. Unless JM wins, then we'll give him. Ask him. Ooh, almost blocked again. John Marshall gets closer and closer to blocking that extra point. And
so with 3:30 to go, Wheeling Park 42, John Marshall 20, and here's the health plan replay of that touchdown pass. Well thrown, well caught by number 8, Owen Dobrinsky Hines, a senior, 5'7", 160-pound wide receiver.
In this
well,
game,
Quinn, this game is
took the words right out of my mouth.
Out of 20, down 22 with 3:30 to go. It's
slipping away.
John Marshall has got to get something going here. It's starting to slip away, like you just said, and not just this game, but their playoff hopes and extending their season.
Touching me. You like Sweet Caroline?
I do like Sweet Caroline.
What's your favorite part about it?
Well, since your sister goes to Pitt, and I made a promise that I would not say anything.
You made a promise?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? You're terrible.
Well,
you're not a real.
You're terrible if you.
I'm a great brother, and I love my sister, and my other sister went to WVU, and I think it is valid for me to say,
well,
EYP or ESP. Oh, that's muffed.
I'm sorry, Kane Martin was the return.
So Kane Martin was the one who kind
of. John Marshall will take over 1st and 10. Ball's going to be on the 36-yard line.
Ball 1st and 10 at the 3:27 mark in the third.
Okay, we have DeFelice November specials. The WJMH crew would like to thank Felice Brothers Pizza in Moundsville for feeding the crew this season. Visit them at their new location, 805 10th Street, and check out their November deals. DeFelice always takes care of the local teams and coaching staffs.
That's right. And Don Cooper, big really able to just kind of run over that guy there, and it's a good run there.
By number 17, Michael Nieder.
Let's look around the valley here. Delaware Buckeye Valley 21, Steubenville 45, Fairfield Union 0, New Lexington 39, St. Clairsville 24, Garrettsville Garfield 34, Lasagna, Portsmouth 0, Barnesville 34. Let's see if we have more. No, that's all. And Kay Knapp's going to hand it off to Don Cooper, who is big there. Oh, he's like, come here.
42, Jerome Maynard, senior, 5'10", 175-pound Patriot, just
I remember him,
delivered the blow.
He's good in the weight room. That's a big guy. And when I was at Park for like 2 months in the summer, my mom loves to say that I was not there, but I feel like when you practice there 2 times a day for 2 months, I can say that I have some experience there. But
a gang of Patriots shuts down the Monarch running game. Makes it 4th down for John Marshall.
4th and 2 here.
And, they're in 4-down territory here. They're going to have to go for it.
It's practically the 4th quarter here.
Clock is running at 2 minutes in the 3rd.
This is a really big drive for John Marshall, because I think one more score from Park is going to take this game out of reach in general, because it's going to be a 3-4 score game, and John Marshall hasn't scored.
So option play, they do get the first
down, and then some. Don Cooper up close to that 40-yard line. They'll see where they spot him.
I love the option play. That's one of my favorite offensive plays to run, because defensively, it forces the defense to be a very fundamentally sound. Here's the health plan replay of that option.
It's panhandle cleaning
and makes the
restoration first down.
It makes the defense play assignment football.
That was a great hit. Kidnap. Rolling out to his right. Airing one out deep. He's got nobody on him.
Touchdown, John Marshall.
Landon
Snyder for the touchdown pass. Well, there you go, Quinn. That score will
bring them closer.
Give them a little bit of fire and bring them a little closer and chip away.
The Monarchs refuse to give up as we get close to this fourth quarter. And
John Marshall just got to find a way to shut down Park.
On offense,
Offensively, John Marshall's scoring, but they can't stop Park on offense. So John Marshall will go for 2 again. Try to take it to a 12-point lead.
See here.
Way out of the end zone. Didn't even give him a chance on that one.
It's all right. We'll look at the health plan replay here of the touchdown.
112 in the third.
Wide open.
Yeah,
throws it up in the air.
There, though.
But that play does keep John Marshall in this ball game. And with the score 42-26, Wheeling Park with 1:12 to go in the third quarter, we will be right back after this commercial break.
Styled for the wild. Built for the bold. With next generation power. Toyota Tacoma. Redefine your limits. Buy yours now and save with low 3.99% APR financing. Toyota, let's go places.
We are back inside Monarch Stadium with the score. Wheeling Park 42, John Marshall 26. As we're rounding out this third quarter with 1 minute and 12 left to go. Landon McCabe.
Well, that keeps it interesting, Quinn. At least, it gives John Marshall some hope here that they can still pull this thing out. There's plenty of time left, but they have got to stop the Wheeling Park offense, and more in particular, the passing of Jay Bordas.
No, they're going to kick this one off high, and it's going to be definitely returnable for Isaac Sands, who's going to get up past the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Tackle made by number 35, Bryant Morgan, 5'11", sophomore. So, very important drive here for John Marshall's defense to try to do something they haven't been able to do a whole lot tonight, which is slow down or stop the Patriot offense.
And Christian Turak is joining us on the sideline. Let's check with him for this quick update. Christian.
Sunday. Sponsored by Gerard Middle. That game begins at 4. With stage training.
Coach Caesar has been very calm all throughout the first half and the beginning of that third quarter here. He has been anything but calm these last 2 series here. He is imploring his team to play with energy. He is out on the field telling them to make tackles. He is trying to give this team energy, and that effort has paid off as you see that last touchdown there by the Monarchs. Coach Caesar's doing everything he can to get these guys to play hard for this last fourth quarter here. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Christian. And I think Coach Caesar has honestly like a deep connection with these seniors. This senior class is, I think stuck with Coach Caesar since middle school, because Jacob Caesar was at Sherrard and played together, and it's got a lot of relationship there. So it's going to be an emotional game for really everybody here.
Tackle by number 4, Landon Snyder. That brings Wheeling Park into a first down, a panhandle cleaning and restoration first down.
And we'll go around the valley. Local 0, Nelsonville, York 35. That's the final. Caldwell 15, Beverly Fort Fry 28, Toronto 14, West Jefferson 21 in the fourth quarter as we enter the fourth quarter.
So that final horn for the third quarter sounded. We are scoring with Wheeling Park 42, John Marshall 26. And we'll be back with the remainder of this game in the fourth quarter right after this commercial break.
For over 4 decades, the health plan has been rooted in your community and the state of West Virginia. A steady part of your family and your business. We're here for you with health services designed to manage and improve your well-being. The health plan is powered by a team of dedicated healthcare professionals and trusted local partners. Because your health deserves more than just coverage. It deserves commitment. The health plan. Here for you.
Hi, I'm Coach Rich Rodriguez, head football coach, West Virginia Mountaineers. I make a lot of decisions as a head coach. You make a lot of decisions in life. If disaster ever strikes your home or business, make the right call and call Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration. I know these folks. They're great to work with. They're outstanding. They've served for over 50 years in the Mountain State. They'll treat you right. If you ever have a disaster, if you ever need something fixed, call Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration. That's the team the Mountaineers will call.
Marshall County Schools.
This WJMH Media production of high school football is sponsored by Allied Realty Groups, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, DeFleece Brothers Pizza, and Victory Toyota.
Well, as we get ready to start this fourth quarter, Quinn, it's crucial that Marshall get a stop here in this drive and get the ball back and try to put some points on the board. They got to be starting to be leery of the clock. 12 minutes sounds like a lot of time, but it's going to go pretty quick.
Yeah, we'll look around the valley. Weir 14, Herbert Hoover 44. That's the final. Buchanan Upshur 0, Robert C. Byrd 34 in the fourth quarter. Buffalo 33 and Pikeview 56 in the fourth quarter. So if the Monarchs want to make the playoffs,
they got to win, baby.
They've got to win, and they've got to do it quick. They have got to, another touchdown makes it 30.
They're two-score games, two touchdowns, two-point conversions away. But again, they've got to stop Park. Like, that's not insurmountable with 12 minutes to go. But if Park continues to score every time they touch the ball, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
You can't do it that way.
Jay Bordas handing it off to 44 Noah Yanchak, who's going to get a good chunk of yards.
Now Park might be starting to play the clock game where they just might start handing the ball off and running the clock.
Yeah, honestly.
Because the time is on their side, obviously.
Mason Markovich, number 33.
Mason Markovich on the tackle for John Marshall.
I mean, they could easily burn 6-7 minutes, I think, by the time this drive.
They're definitely milking the clock here. They're going to let it run, and they're going to snap the ball with
1 second to go.
Well, I don't know if they'll go that far, but they're definitely not in a big hurry.
8, 7, 6. Yeah, maybe a 5 second. Brendan Wack is going to get close to that first down, and that's going to give him an opportunity to burn even more clock. There's a flag on the field, though, so we'll see.
Holding against Park. That's going to bring it back.
And stop the clock, I believe, correct?
It will.
Flag on play. Holding against Wheeling Park.
Park's been plagued by some penalties today, so if they do make the playoffs, they need to clean that up if they're going to try to advance past the first round. They've got definitely got some ability, and they definitely have some skill players, especially with the quarterback and hard running backs. And,
I mean, Park's a chippy team.
But they've got to clean up their penalties. And I'm sure
in every sport.
Coach Daughtry's not happy about that.
Doherty.
I'm sorry. I just chalk it up to another thing that I've said wrong tonight.
Jay Bordas scrambling, throwing across his body to Brendan Wack, who's going to easily get that first down and up past the 30.
More importantly, he stays in bounds, and the clock will continue to run once they set the chains.
First down for Wheeling Park. Ball now the JM 30.
So they'll get it to the John Marshall 30-yard line, and yeah, like you said, they're just gonna. I can say they might be able to take it under 10 minutes here, but
you can kind of see the momentum and the energy level on the sideline of John Marshall have kind of diminished.
Yeah,
they're starting to realize that this game is slipping out of their reach.
And that's a quarterback keeper, Jay Bordas. Big hit there.
Picks up a couple yards.
And, Jacob Caesar, I don't know if we can get a replay on that, of that tackle at the end. It looked like Jacob Caesar was like wailing on him, like hitting him. I don't mean.
You ask and you shall receive. Here's the health plan replay.
Now let's see if I was right. Right at the end, he just started just like banging. Boom. Yeah, there it is. Boom, boom, boom.
That's not a good look there.
No, not at all. All right, so Jay Bordas gets set to pass, looking
back
caught.
Shoulder fade, and it is caught.
Wow, that's number 3. It's
Takes
Justice.
it into the Victory Toyota red zone.
I think we might have found his favorite receiver, and no pun intended.
Those are hard.
Justice.
That's a hard route to cover, Quinn. The back shoulder fade. You throw it short, and
it's a hard ball to catch too over the
it
shoulder.
is. Well, he comes back for it, but the defender never sees it, so it's hard to cover. You got good coverage, then you throw it underneath, and the defender doesn't know you're stopping. That's just difficult.
Well, that's what I mean. He had to make an adjustment. Like it wasn't even just a.
The receiver does have to make an adjustment.
And he's going to hand off to number 12, Isaac Sands, and he's going to get into the end zone with 8:49 left to go. Touchdown, Park. Ooh, like saying the pledge to the camera.
It's going to be
I don't know
48
like that one,
to 26 with the extra point coming.
Extra point coming. Anthony Mealy has been perfect thus far. Let's see if I can get him with a announcer jinx. And snap is good, and the hold is good, and the kick is good.
Wow. Let's take a look at that scoring play on the health plan replay.
8:49 left in the contest.
Jay Bordas just, I think it was a bit of a counter to Isaac Sands, and he's just able to get right into the end zone and make the score 49. JM 26 here in Monarch Stadium, and we will be right back after this short break.
I'm thankful I survived this crash, but I'm scared I may never get my life back.
This was not your fault. You should get legal help.
For my accident, I got GKT.
I agree. Get GKT.
Medicine. Here, it's more than a practice. It's a promise. To get you home sooner and get you back out there. To push the boundaries of what convention says is possible. To stop at nothing, no matter what. That's why medicine is in everything we do.
And I've got good news and bad news. Good news is we're back. Bad news is Pikeview won. 56-48. Okay, so they came back there at the end, 56-48.
A lot of points scored in that game.
Yeah, that's a high-scoring game. No defense played whatsoever. So 56-48, Pikeview.
Here we are at Monarch Stadium in Wheeling Park, 49. John Marshall, 26. As John Marshall will receive the kickoff.
Holy moly. Kane Martin's going to get the ball, and he's going to be taken.
They are going to be backed up inside their 12-yard line to start this drive with 8:45 remaining in the contest.
The Monarchs are having their heads down. You can see it in their eyes if you're looking at
the
screen.
This is tough. I mean, especially knowing that if you don't win, you're out. And I don't know that they know that yet, but
don't tell them.
It's definitely going to, it's tough.
It's going to hit these seniors hard.
They've had a good season. They'll end up if they do not something miraculous doesn't happen.
And honestly, this is kind of surreal for me too.
They'll be 6-4.
I remember seeing these guys in 7th grade, and for the Park guys and since 6th grade, and to see all my friends and all these people being seniors, and this is the last football game of high school, regular season high school is honestly it's crazy. And Kidnap almost intercepted.
That would have been a pick six if he could have held on, but he could not. Dude.
Yeah, that
hit him right in the hands.
And this year marks the 20th anniversary of WJMH Media. The student-run broadcasting service of Marshall County Schools began in August of 2005 under the direction of John Marshall High School class of 1995 alum Tony Wood. For the past 8 years, Carly McElhaney, John Marshall High School and WH alumna from class 2011, has been the instructor. WJMH Media, based out of John Marshall High School, has been connecting, entertaining, and informing the community for the last 2 decades. Thank you for supporting the students' production for the past 20 years.
As we come back with an incomplete pass, which is going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the Monarchs.
And whenever I went on a college visit earlier this week, you were there. Of course, you know, but JM probably has nicer equipment than every. A bunch of.
Well, high schools a lot of times have a lot better facilities than small colleges. Just from my experience.
Well, I'm not even saying small colleges. I mean, it's great. I think it's great. Is what we have here.
1st down for John Marshall. They needed that to keep the chains moving. That is a Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration 1st down.
Let's look at that on the health plan replay here. Sorry, kind of cut you off there, but
you got it.
Caden Knapp rolled out and found his man, Lance Snyder. He's been on it tonight.
John Marshall's playing with a little bit of a sense of urgency, obviously. Clock is running at 8:22.
Yeah, they still have 3 timeouts, but unfortunately, it's not really a factor right now because they don't really need to stop the clock to, I mean, obviously they do, but, Union Local 0, Nelsonville, York 35, final, Caldwell 14, Beverly Fort Fry 28, final, in Toronto, and I couldn't see the other one, but that was a final. And that's Landon Snyder, touchdown.
Landon Snyder was uncovered on the perimeter, Quinn, and they snapped the ball, threw it right to him. So that will put another 6 on the board for John Marshall. 49-32 now with the extra point to come.
Kind of just like that Fort Fry game. We've got a high score.
I mean, John Marshall, I will have to give it to him. John Marshall was not giving up. I mean, they are continuing to fight. They played a little sense of urgency there. Coach Caesar is continuing to keep his kids motivated. And he knows that these guys have worked all season for this, and he wants to give them the best opportunity to move themselves on in the playoffs. And, for his players, his staff, the school.
Caden Knapp
will go for 2.
Getting set, and we'll look for a pass. Throwing incomplete.
Just off the shoulders. Let's take a look at the health plan replay here.
That was a great touchdown. Great touchdown pass, and great.
He was just uncovered. We didn't see the beginning of that play, but he was uncovered. There was nobody out there on him. They just snapped the ball and threw it to him. So with 7:48 to go in the 4th quarter here at Monarch Stadium, it is Wheeling Park 49, JM 32. We will be right back after this break.
Toyota Tundra. Equipped for the day and the day off. Dare to venture farther in a Tundra. Buy yours now and save with low 2.99% APR financing. Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome back to Monarch Stadium. Monarch Company presents the Boarding House in the John Marshall High School Center of Performing Arts next Friday, November 14th, and Saturday, November 15th at 7 p.m. on Sunday, November 16th at 2 p.m. Tickets are available at the door for $12 for adults and $7 for students. Marshall County Schools activity passes will be accepted. I'm kind of a little bit of a fiend for some performing arts.
I always love a good show, a little play, musical.
Oh,
John Marshall tries onside kick, was not successful. Wheeling Park will take over 1st and 10 on their own 45-yard line. You know, and John Marshall's got to do. I mean, they still have a chance, but they've got to do what they haven't done all night, which is stop Park's offense.
Yeah. We've got some finals here. Capitals 16, Riverside 8, Weir 14, Herbert Hoover 44, Buffalo 48, Pikeview 56, as we know. Buchanan Upshur 34, and Robert C. Byrd. Oh, Robert C. Byrd 34, Buchanan Upshur 0. Sorry.
So John Marshall has to get the 3 and out here if they want to have any shot at this game.
I would expect they start to burn their timeouts here too. And
giving up a first down on
first play is not the way you want to start.
That will be a panhandle cleaning and restoration first down for Wheeling Park.
We'll see if Coach Caesar burns the timeout here.
Not going to burn him yet. Not this early.
I just don't know because you're down 2 scores. You have to get the ball back. I mean,
you
twice.
Do, but you got to stop him. I mean, you've got to get some stops. If he started getting 3rd downs or 2nd longs, he might.
Yeah, they're going to run it down. They're finally getting set with 8 seconds left to go on the play clock. Jay Bordis looking around. Oh, you got 20. They saw it went back to 20, but he's got a man wide open. Caught, touchdown, caught it with the helmet catch.
That was a bullet from Bordis.
Owen Dabrinsky-Hines with the touchdown.
That's going to put Park over 50 with 55 points. Well, the Monarchs have not have an answer all night for Bordis and his passing and the Patriot offense. They've just looked really strong all night.
Bordis is the boss. I mean, literally. Bordis is the boss, literally. And now Anthony Mealy is still perfect on the night. We'll get a look at the health plan replay here. That absolute bullet. I'm surprised his hands probably hurt after that, but you can kind of see on this replay, he caught it with his helmet. I don't know if you remember that Antonio Brown catch, but oh yeah.
Did trap it on his helmet a little bit there. But it was really a nice throw, nice catch. Safety let his man get behind him, and result was a touchdown for Park.
Kevin, we've got some trivia.
Oh, I know you've done this one.
The Monarchs qualified for the playoffs in 2020. They had to forfeit. Who they had to forfeit to, Kevin? Who do you think?
I'm going to go Brooke.
No, they had to forfeit because of COVID, not because they were scared.
Brooke.
You think Brooke? I'm going to say B. Hey.
It's amazing that you've got all of them right.
I have not missed a single one all season. I'm 10 for 10. Last year didn't miss one. This year didn't miss one.
Unbelievable. I don't know how you do it, Quinn.
It's almost like I'm making.
You know
I know the questions.
Yeah.
Crazy to say that though. I wouldn't. Kind of putting words in my mouth. I would never do that.
No. You would never cheat to win.
No, of course not. No.
All right, John Marshall waits the kickoff with 7:16 to go.
It's a little squib kick.
Appears to be in their season unless something miraculous happens.
Kane Martin.
On return for the Monarchs.
Nice little return there.
John Marshall will take over 1st and 10 on the 30 or 29-yard line, somewhere in that general vicinity.
You think they'll start implementing the NFL kickoff rule to high school and college?
I don't see it in the high school. I mean, they could do it in college, but I don't know.
How do you feel about that rule? I actually don't really like it. I kind of like the old. I understand the rule.
Not a huge fan.
I understand. I just don't.
At least they've made some tweaks to it to where they force the teams not to kick in the end zone. That when the year before when they
that was terrible. Don Cooper, good run, get the first down, and then some. Almost getting out of bounds.
He did get out of bounds, but they say he was down before he left. He got out of bounds.
Yeah, I was going to say he was down before.
Very hard run. You can tell he's running for his teammates there. Here's a health plan replay of that.
And that's honestly one of the biggest things. You don't only want these seniors, the ones, to be really trying their heart out because it's their last game. These underclassmen and juniors really have got to, do it for their teammates because they're going to be in a position where they want their underclassmen to work hard. And if I could tell my freshman year self to just appreciate the seniors more and just the upperclassmen more and just give them more props, I would, because definitely took it for granted.
Well, I think that's a thing that all young high school students do. You don't realize how short and how fast your high school career will go. I've seen many classes go and come, and it's always the same thing.
Where do you feel? You still feel like you're like a youngin'? You still feel like?
I'm very spry.
Well, I know that. I mean, you beat me in foot golf when I was. Oh no!
Caught for a panhandle cleaning and restoration first down, and also in the Victory Toyota red zone.
Let's look at that on the health plan replay. Lance Snyder slid into that catch. I don't know if he plays baseball or not, but
John Marshall continues to fight, though. I mean, they're not playing the scoreboard, that's for sure.
No, definitely not. They're
offensively, they've played well enough to win this game. They just can't stop Park.
And I think with these seniors, they're playing to the last whistle. And Lance Snyder gets into the end zone, touchdown. Make it 38.
They'll go for 2 here, I'm sure.
To 56. And go to.
I mean, if they get the 2-point conversion, that still keeps it
game.
A 2-score game. But with 5:31 to go, I mean, they still have not had an answer for
Park's
offense. So, I mean, that's the main thing.
I think Park's
if they could stop the offense, they'd have a shot.
I mean, if they could stop the offense, the game would be right in their hands. 38 points in a football game is
38 points is enough points to win.
Absolutely. I think if you score 38 points every single game, you'd have a pretty darn good record. Caden Knapp has been pretty good thus far in the 2-point conversions. He's been on and off, and we'll get in.
We'll get in.
On,
so
off,
it
on.
Is a 16-point game, and this is still not over. But again, the Monarchs need to find a way to stop. Here, let's take a health plan replay of that last run.
Oh boy.
Nope. We will.
All good. Let's get a different angle of that replay, shall we?
We'll try it again.
That's more like it.
Very patient, does a nice job, finds the hole. There's the 2-point conversion.
Now, while this is the final football production of the 2025 WJMH Media, WJMH Media will continue to bring you live productions throughout the remainder of the school year. Next up is the Main Street Bank Fantasy and Lights Parade on Friday, November 21st. If you can't make it to downtown Wheeling for the event, you can watch it live on WTRF CBS. The following day, the crew will be in Moundsville for the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade. You can watch live exclusively on the WJMH Media YouTube channel. So make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Got to put those notifications on too, so we know when we go live. It's pretty important. Onside kick, fielded perfectly, and Dobrinsky Hines. I love that name, Dobrinsky Hines. You gotta roll the R too.
Parkview will take over on the 29-yard line with 5:30 remaining in this fourth quarter, up 56-40. John Marshall's got to find a way to stop them.
Let's look around the valley. Got an update for the. Oh, this is Roane County 46, Tyler Consolidated 36, 10-point game there. Clay Patel 30, Magnolia 0, Pendleton 20, Cameron 20 third quarter, Valley 32, and Richwood 24 in the third quarter. Jay Bordas getting set to snap. Would have guessed got to run to Brennan Wack, and he's gonna go outside and cut in, make the first down. There's gonna be a flag. I'm guessing it's gonna hold for Park on the offense, so he's going to be coming back. And another flag, maybe some extracurricular.
Flag on the play.
So we have 2 flags, 2 separate penalties.
Number 50 just put his arms in the air like it
May
was.
both be against Park.
Might be a 15-yard penalty here.
Might be 2 15-yard. Well, it might be a 15-yarder and
And
a
a 5.
10-yarder.
I think it's
However you slice it, it's going to put Park way
back
deep
there.
in behind the chains.
Yeah, and I wish we could get a stat for like their penalty yards.
I would say it's got to at least be over 120.
I mean, they've definitely. That's also hard. That's a hard
So
stat
it's
to track.
first
too.
and
First down to 28.
a galaxy.
Ball now the Park 11.
Well, I don't even know about that. I think light year maybe. We'll see. Jay Bordas. Maybe a pass here. We don't know. No, we got to run Brennan Whack. He's been dangerous before. He's had gains of over
Marshall does
28.
a great
so.
job of stopping the run there. Second and a long way.
Dalton Cooper. Right,
St. Clairsville game has ended 31-48 to Garrettsville Garfield. Garfield getting the win. Gonna celebrate some lasagna.
I just got that. I was thinking, why did you say lasagna? But I just got that.
Yeah, you don't know Garfield?
I'm slow. This has been. I'm off tonight.
Hey, it's all right. That is true. We were out in the rain for a long time. We're a little bit fatigued.
I'm blaming you, Quinn.
Okay, thanks. Makes you sleep great at night. Oh, Brendan Whack is going to get a good chunk of yards. Not back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and about 15. But the clock remains running.
Yeah, we're going to get under 4 minutes. Or no, we're going to perhaps get a timeout. JM.
John Marshall will stop the clock.
Timeout, Monarchs. Monarchs, timeout.
With the score being 56, Wheeling Park 40, JM, we will be back after this quick break.
Marshall County Schools is currently accepting applications for substitutes in the following categories: aide, bus driver, cook, custodian, secretary, and teacher. Get more details about the openings at mcsjobs.net. Interested? Apply at mcsjobs.net. You're watching a WJMH Media production. We're an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School, whose goal is to connect, entertain, and inform. Along with many John Marshall High School productions, WJMH Media has also worked with WTRF, the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, and the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
We're back inside Monarch Stadium as Jay Bordas and his offense gets ready to go on this 3rd and 14. Big third down here for pass
bootleg.
it. It's a bootleg we've seen all night. Throwing it. Caught. Very close to that first down marker. And they are going to give it to him.
They're going to give it to him. That's a first
Very
down.
generous spottage there by the referee,
Monarchs have not had an answer of stopping Parkview.
Parkview.
Park. I'm going back to Loudoun County. I'm a mess tonight. I've not had an answer for Wheeling Park's offense all night.
I'm thinking of Pine Richland, Pennsylvania. So that was a Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration first down. It says 3rd and 14 down there, but it is first down. That is 44. Nolan Yamchak.
He is hard to bring down.
Yeah, he is.
He's going to pick up 4 on the first down. Clock is remaining to run. Unfortunately, time is ticking down on the Monarchs season here, Quinn.
Yeah, just over 3 minutes to go. Some of the Monarchs coaches are speaking with the refs, we're not really understanding. I think it's true, but sometimes it's part of the game. You've got to play all sides of the game: the physical aspect, the referee aspect, the penalty aspect, the momentum aspect. It's all part of the game.
The momentum has changed many times.
Oh my
tonight.
goodness! I mean, if I had a dime, I'd have a lot of dimes. I don't even know. A lot.
I don't think they got the play off in time. It was very close, but I think they snapped the ball after the time expired on the play clock. It's going to bring them back.
96 total points scored. I mean, that's a pretty good game if you're an offensive lover. And I'm definitely an offense lover. So
there's definitely been a lot of points tonight. That's for sure.
Congratulations to the John Marshall volleyball team.
Oh, you can hear it over the PA announcer. John Marshall volleyball team again made it down state. Hopefully they have a fan bus. I want to go watch our girls win it. Jay Bordas, little screen to Brendan Wack, and that's going to be a big first down, maybe a big touchdown too, depending. There's going to be a hold. It's
there,
coming back.
But it's going to come back, but he's still going to have a first down.
Yeah. Now, let's look at it on the replay. I was going to say I don't think that was a hold because he had him right in,
No, it was a hold on the perimeter. The wide receiver.
I know what you're talking about. I think he had him in the pass. I think that was good.
Well, you can see it here.
Yeah, and we will.
You missed it back there. He tackled him.
That's the hold. That's supposed to be the hold. Yeah.
Right there.
I don't.
You know what? I don't know.
Thank you, Kevin Copley.
I would have called the one behind it.
No, he just got bulldozed by 3 guys. I mean, I'm going to expect him to stand up either.
Oh, no. It wasn't a hold. Illegal man downfield as well. There's 2 penalties.
The chains are moving.
But if it was a legal man, I'm not sure on that one.
I'm not sure how
legal man downfield,
works.
It should not have been a first down.
The referee having a word with Coach Caesar.
I mean, the hold was after the first down, but the legal man downfield was before that. I'm kind of confused on how that one is playing out there.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to live with it.
1st and 10 for the Patriots at the Monarch 40.
I mean, it's not the officiating at all. It's
No.
56. There's 56 points scored.
Park has been behind the flags all night, so
yeah,
it's not like John Marshall has been hurt by penalties.
No, not at all.
Clock will continue to run. 2:19 remaining and ticking away at the Monarch season. Down 16 points. They just have not had an answer for the Patriots offense all night.
No, they haven't.
But I will say that they have fought. They have they've clawed back many times, and we thought maybe the game might be out of hand, and they clawed right back and made it a ball game.
Isaac Sands with the ball here.
They just can't stop the Patriots offense. And they're going to get another Panhandle Cleaning Restoration first down.
At the 142 mark.
Clock, I believe, will stop as the receiver ran out of bounds.
Got a minute 42 left to go. Mars with 2 timeouts left. Down by 16.
They'll take them.
Yeah, absolutely.
They'll not concede. But pretty much it's technicality at this point that Wheeling Park is going to walk out of Monarch Stadium with a W. Keep it on the ground, keep the clock moving. It's going to force John Marshall to take a timeout. They have 1 remaining, 1:35 to go here in the 4th quarter.
32, also number 33, Mason Markinich.
Now, as we're waiting for this timeout to go by, Quinn, your senior year, this is your last game broadcasting.
Yeah.
Timeout.
How's that feeling for you?
It feels fine, to be honest with you. I don't really feel
sad.
Honestly, this is kind of the same way I felt the last soccer game. Like, I'm just not that sad. I don't know. Like, I feel like there's just more to come.
Well, that's a good attitude. That's a good attitude.
So I think that's.
Well, I've enjoyed doing this broadcast with you all year. This has been a lot of fun for me. Hope you've enjoyed it.
Well, absolutely. I'm glad you decided to come down and do it with me.
Yeah, glad we got to do this together. It's very special.
Special guy.
Yes, you are.
Not talking about you.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm
You're special.
Some sort of special tonight. A lot of
Jay Bordas getting set to snap is going to give it to number 12, Isaac Sands. He's going to
get a tackle for a loss. It's going to.
There's
John Marshall will take. Coach Caesar will take his final timeout with 1:26, and it'll be third down for the Patriots after this timeout.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots throw the ball just to get the first down and just to. They just want to get it over. It's 3rd and 12. I mean, I think this game's over.
I think they'll run the ball.
And sorry, real quick, Wheeling Park 56, John Marshall 40. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Marshall County Schools is currently accepting applications for substitutes in the following categories: aide, bus driver, cook, custodian, secretary, and teacher. Get more details about the openings at mcsjobs.net. Interested? Apply at mcsjobs.net.
Long time no see. We're back inside Monarch Stadium.
Like I was saying, I think Wheeling Park is going to run the ball here, let the clock run, and then take a timeout, and then possibly
they'll run the ball.
Go for it on 4th down and run the ball as well.
And give it to 44. They might not even need to go for it.
My. He's going to be close. It's going to be real close. 4th down and short.
We've got some updates from West Virginia here. Pendleton County 20, Cameron 20, Pendleton County 28, Roane County 46, Tyler Consolidated 36 in the third quarter. Magnolia 0, Clay Battelle 30. It's the final. Valley 40 and Richwood 30 in the fourth quarter.
So they're going to let the clock run down. They're going to take a timeout.
Yeah,
maybe. They may not. They may time it up here.
We've just reached under a minute now. And he's going to get into the end zone.
That's just a little salt in the wound there. But, they ran the ball. John Marshall they have to stop them. That's takes the score, Wheeling Park 62, John Marshall 40. Wheeling Park's offense looks like a juggernaut tonight.
I just got word. Well, not just got word, but 40 minutes ago, remember that fullback we were talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Roosevelt Nix for the Steelers. I got word from Nino Jerome, friend at Central. He's a great kid. He's a great guy. He's just the guy. So just going to look at that, brought to you by the Health Plan Replay. Can actually wish he was here, actually. I think he would have enjoyed this game.
Well, Nolan Manchak looks like a man-child out there running the football.
A man-child?
A man-child. He is huge and runs pretty well. So there's 34.1 seconds remaining in the contest. I'm sure all these seniors down here are starting to
maybe to tear up a little bit.
Starting to know that this is it.
Oh, they're tearing up.
And they may not know that the Pikeview won.
They
I don't know about that, but
they've been announcing over the PA.
Oh,
so they probably know.
They probably know. But I always thought my last high school football game playing was a very emotional time. College was the same way, but I think high school was a little bit more. Yeah.
I always would think maybe it'll be different for me, but I think college would always be more sad because that's really your last game of sports, Atlanta Steiner, he's tricky. Tricky Trez.
He does not want to go down.
Atlanta Steiner, it's a great return.
And John Marshall, like I said, from every possession, they are fighting, they are clawing, they're scratching, and they're trying to stay in this game. And my hat's off to the coaching staff for putting that type of mentality into their heads. And getting the most out of their players. Coach Caesar and his staff has done a tremendous job all season. They're going up 6-4. They've had a tremendous season.
And this coaching staff has came a long way.
They've done a great job this year. The players, the coaches, all the supporting staff.
Everyone's came a long way, I think, for this Monarchs football program since I've been here. That's for sure. I mean, it's amazing to see everything turn around here at John Marshall. The soccer team, the football team, the volleyball team, the
You guys
swimming
had
team.
some good sports.
Yeah, we've in the recent
John Marshall
years,
takes a knee to end this game and to unfortunately end their season.
10 seconds left to go in the
Congratulations
game.
to Wheeling Park, 63, John Marshall 40 as the clock winds down here at Monarch Stadium. Very classy ending for both squads. A lot of friendships on these teams.
Yeah,
same area, not the same town, but the same general
Pretty
area.
much.
And everybody knows everybody. And, if Wheeling Park gets into the playoffs, good luck to them. And unfortunately, this is going to be John Marshall's last game.
Good luck to Wheeling Park. They're not in our same conference or division anymore, so we can root for them all we want. So
yeah, they end up. What is Wheeling Park?
4A.
No. What's their record? 6-4.
Not sure, but
I believe they're 6-4.
They've had a great season. Hats off to Wheeling Park and great job to the Monarchs.
And I'm looking forward to seeing what Jay Bordas can do in the playoffs, but also next year. I mean, he's a
senior year, yeah.
6'1", 175-pound junior quarterback. I mean, he's got a lot of potential. I'm sure somebody's going to be taking some looks at him to extend his career beyond high school.
Absolutely, and I think it's exciting to see.
And Brennan Wack also. I mean, he's a senior, so I'd be anxious to see where he might end up playing next year.
I want to see if any of the Monarchs have any intentions of playing in college. I think there's a couple of guys who
definitely
have an opportunity to.
Makes it hard. I tell you what, it makes it hard now though with the transfer portal with guys coming right out of high school because
you've got guys transferring all the time.
Most coaches are just looking at transfers and those kind of things before they look at high school players. Unfortunately,
yeah. I mean, we've got our seniors right there. We've got a. During halftime of, that's banned. You got it?
We're looking.
We've got our football seniors here. We've got Mason Markinich, number 33. We got Jacob Thames, Briar Hott. He's kind of got his eyes closed there in that picture, but it's all right. Cannon Knapp, number 14. Xavier Wells, number 18. He was the one who had that kickoff return. So if you want to see his face, the man behind that kickoff return, he's right there. Kyle Williams, number 55. Kyle. Well, we love Kyle. Everyone loves Kyle. Zeke Young, number 1. He's got one sleeve showing. It's a new style if you want to copy it. He was the one who did it first. Kane Martin, number 16. Just your standard football player. He's a great, Kane Martin. And Cannon Garner, like I said, he didn't play last year, but he came back for his senior season. And he's number 24. Here are the cheerleading seniors. Kaylee Stauffer and Carly Strickland. They both went to Sherrard, so they've been cheering for as long as that. And who are these good-looking group of people? These are the broadcasting seniors. I mean, you've got oh my goodness. What do you think, Kevin? What do you think of that picture? You think it looks
It's a hard-working group of people.
Yeah,
right
it
there
is.
To help put on this broadcast all year.
Chevy Large, Joey Evans, Ash Roth, Riley Wells, Riley Kordak, Quinton West, and of course Taylor Morgan, the legend, the myth. My hair looks terrible. I can't tell. And this is Shayla Terry. I couldn't tell because of the blurb. It's like that's Shayla Terry in this photo. Sorry about that. I always wanted to get the pom-poms, but here's the band. We've actually got a lot of band members, so I do know Carly Minch. She's up front. She's the head honcho of the band. She's the one waving her arms around, or what the conductor, field commander is what I was trying to say. Conductor, field commander.
It was on the tip of your tongue.
It was right there. The band they've got pretty cool uniforms, and Carly Lynch has a cape, which is, I think, pretty awesome.
The broadcast for us will end with WTRF. If you want My Ohio Valley, if you want to continue to watch the interview with the coach, you can do that online on Facebook or online platforms.
So if you want to see the interview with, was that Coach Mark Caesar?
Yes.
Like asking like I don't know the coach, but the Monarchs were 4-1 at home, very close to getting that undefeated record. And you see the faces on the seniors there. A bit of a smirk from Caden Knapp. I think these guys
you
are
can
just
see the emotion in their faces. They know that it's come to an end, and everything they've worked for, and they've had a great season. They have a lot to be proud of, and it's never.
Don't be sad that it's over.
I always say in almost any sport, usually, not always in football, but usually your last game, unless you win the state title, ends in a loss. Not always that way, but a lot of times.
So you're watching us on My Ohio Valley. You're going to see 7 News at 10 coming up next. And if you're watching us online, we're going to have an exclusive interview with Coach Caesar. So stay tuned for that. And good night to everyone on My Ohio Valley. I hope everyone sleeps tight and bed bugs don't bite.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast.
You think Mark Caesar washes that hat?
No. I wouldn't.
You don't wash your hats?
Not in the season normally.
I mean, that's a baseball cap. That's seen some things.
Yeah, it has. Sometimes you got a good mojo in there.
Oh, it's like a good luck charm.
Yeah.
We had this kid. My freshman year as a senior. I don't know if you remember watching him, Riley Watkins.
Mm-hmm.
He wore the same undershirt and didn't wash it every game. And also, we would also like to thank all the sponsors that have been with us for John Marshall football and just in general for the broadcasting. And I also want to thank my stepfather, Kevin Copley, for being here with me all season to help me call these games. And I obviously couldn't have done it without him. I couldn't imagine being up here by myself, or being up here with you know who.
Well, it's been a pleasure, Quinn. You've done a great job, and you've grown.
Wait, you know who I would be with if you weren't here?
I don't know.
Tony Wood.
Oh. Well, you've done a great job, and it's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed it, and hope that I've helped out some way. And except for all my missteps tonight on my names.
I also like to thank all of my classmates and all of the underclassmen who came to came to help out, because we all had senior night, and it was probably very hectic up here. I can't imagine. Ash Roth was our director tonight. He's a great director. He doesn't like being mean, but sometimes he needs to be, Joey was on the instant replay, so if you saw those slow motion passes and stuff, that was Joey. Luna on audio. It's all right. Max was on graphics. Autumn was on Around the Valley. We have all of our camera operators. I know Riley W and Riley K. We've got Emmeline Hyde, Poncho Foray number 2, Levi Wetzel, Chevy Large, Taylor Morgan. I know she's down there. Christian Turak on the sideline reporter. Ross Drigg. on Jumbotron. And Ryan Schellenberger from Bethany College ran the Monarchtron. Thank you for coming down all the way from by Bethany. And 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 of course, thank you to Mrs. McElhaney for sticking with us all season and just helping and just helping us along this season and putting up with us because I'm sure she goes to bed pretty stressed out. So, and thank you to Mr. Wood for dealing with Miss McElhaney. So it's been so it's been a great season. It's been a great year, past 2 years working with WJMH Media, and I love doing these games. So I want to thank Mr. Wood, and Miss McElhaney, and just I guess the CT program in general for giving me an opportunity to do these games at all.
CTE is where it's at.
And Mr. Wood and Master McElhaney just said they're proud of everyone. So looks like we're doing something right. Kevin, someone's proud of you.
Well, it's nice to have somebody be proud of you.
It is. It's comforting. And you can see the seniors kind of going through their last tunnel. And this is gonna be emotional for them. I think it's one of the things I missed most. I would miss most about playing football is that walk right there. Just seeing all your guys walking back, and especially for my last game for soccer, just going around and like the underclassmen like actually looking up to you is like it's pretty surreal.
Well, it's nothing like your last go around in any sport, but football's special. I can tell you.
I think any sport you really grow up with, like sure most of these guys grew up with football, and I obviously grew up with soccer, so I think it's just whatever your getaway of whatever your distraction to life was, that's what you're gonna get. Okay, now and we've got one last interview with Christian Turak on the sideline. Christian.
Coach, not the result we wanted to see, but your guys never gave up, kept fighting all game. What does that tell you about the character of this team?
That starts with the seniors. It started last year with the seniors. They passed it on to these guys. These guys showed them how it was done. A lot of grit. Kids never gave up. Battle. Got herself there, and then we get a couple quick scores again. But extremely happy with the way our kids fought. Extremely happy with when we got I've had guys out all year long, guys stepping up, replacing guys injured here and there. But proud of the kids. I mean, like, my gosh, to show effort. I mean, it's very easy to just give up. We obviously didn't do that tonight. They made more plays than we did. We fought back, got close again, and they made a couple plays. But proud of our kids, proud of the effort, and just proud of this team. This was a fun, and it was a pleasure to coach this year.
Shared a moment with the seniors over there, and what was your message to them?
Message is it's like just take what you learn here and take it into life. It's not always easy. It's an absolute battle. You're gonna get knocked down. You gotta get back up. So that's what we try to take to the message to them is, and just appreciate their leadership. Appreciate going through good times and bad times. Just trying to more or less get them ready for life. A lot of good kids here, guys playing through injuries. Just amazing what some guys did. Really proud of them.
Monarchs finished the season with a winning record at 6-4. How would you sum up the seasons for the Monarchs?
Well, some of the season, not too many people thought we'd be here. They never gave us a chance this year. We knew we had a pretty good team. We knew there was going to be battles, and we knew we couldn't have any injuries. And we had a lot of injuries. Fought through adversity, battled through it. We put ourselves in a great situation at the end of the year. 6-3, chance to win and get in, or something goes our way. So pleased with how the year went. Obviously displeased, with not making the playoffs because that was our goal. We didn't reach the goal. Still a pretty good year for us. Not happy with the outturn when nobody's happy with the outturn, but hopefully this will propel us again when we come back next year to make a run and know what it's like to be in this situation, and hopefully be able to get into playoffs next year.
Congratulations on a great season, Coach. Let's you get back to your team.
Hey, thank you very much.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Christian. And I just want to give a big thanks to Christian Turak for working with us this season. He's been a great silent reporter. And GKT always supporting the program. So really good. Just can't thank the Turaks enough. Christian Curry and Emma Daner. Thank you for doing Chalk Talk. I mean, I love watching a Chalk Talk. And I think the Chalk Talk set is awesome. So thank you, Emma Daner. And for the 2025 season, the John Marshall Monarchs end their season 6-4. And for Kevin Copley, Quentin West, and WJMH Media, have a great night.